You are in tune to Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, and I am your host, Yo Jules DJ. Welcome back to another weekly episode of The Tasting Menu. That's right. Tonight we're doing a live reaction. It's been a long time coming. We've talked about this behind the scenes for a little while here, and we decided to take on a new theme for 2026 when it comes to these live reactions. We're still going to continue to do, again, new albums from artists that we grew up listening to. So we decided to take on the handle of the Tasting Menu Mixtape Series for 2026. That's right. We decided to talk about some classic mixtapes that either some of you are familiar with, or if you're not, you're about to get familiar with, or just when was the last time you even listened to this mixtape? You know what I'm saying? Tonight's first contribution to this list is a classic DJ out of New York City, straight out of the Bronx. If you don't know, now you know. Your man DJ Doo-Wop. 95 Live is the name of the mixtape. Eats Beats Rounds. Give it up for Doo-Wop 95 Live.
Yeah.
Yo.
Live on Twitch. Make sure you check us out on YouTube as well. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. One word. All your DSPs, your iHeartRadios, your Amazon Music, your this, your that, wherever we're located, we are there. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Like, share, and comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're strictly talking about some really live mixtapes, all right? Just what happens is what's called 95 Live. This is not to say this is his most popular mixtape from Doo-Wop's catalog, because if you don't know DJ Doo-Wop, classic New York City mixtape guy for a while. Shout out to the whole Bounce Squad. We'll cross that bridge when we get there through tonight. But talking about some really well-known, well-spoken about, well-reviewed mixtapes that kind of go down in history, and Doo-Wop's 95 Live technically comes up in most conversations when you talk about top five mixtapes. Shout out to my man DJ Hobo, Virginia's finest, Triple T Radio, two up, two down, sir. You familiar with the mixtape game, obviously. Did 95 Live make its way down to VA at some point in time?
I'm sure that it did. I don't recall.
Are you familiar with Doo-Wop at all?
Yeah, of course. Doo-Wop lives down here. I run into him all the time.
Say words. Shout out to Doo-Wop living in the two up,
Yeah,
two down.
yeah.
Okay.
I think he lives in Maryland though. But yeah, shout out to him. He comes to
DMV,
the
okay.
record store a lot and everything.
All right, DJ Hope, thank you very much. Let's talk to my man over on the West Coast, the real Cool B, aka Cool Breeze.
Yes.
Bro, do you remember this mixtape? Is it something that you're visiting for the first time, revisiting? What's the status on it?
I would say revisiting because I used to listen to a lot of mixtapes, but this one I'm not sure. I know I probably listened to it because I used to listen to Doo-Wop and a slew of other mixtapes. So
Mm.
it's a revisit. So I know as you're playing the songs, I know they're gonna come back to me.
Trip C from Queens is the handle. What do you think of Trip with?
Yeah, was Doo-Wop big outside of New York? Like, I don't know if other
I'm
people.
curious. I
I mean,
mean,
he was. I know who he is. Him and Ron G.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely those
I
guys.
think like the Northeast, if anything, what
Yeah.
I mean, like that Northeast corridor. I can't speak for the South if they, mess with doo
I think they were probably pretty popular. But again, mixtapes had that, that tendency to be dubbed over and over and over. We're talking about literal tapes right here. Like, you know what I mean? When you had
Hmm.
that chance to, I mean, with all due respect, Doo-Wop was around when the CDs were around. But again, it had that tape effect to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk to my man DJ Scans, aka Baba Midi. Your mic's a little low, let's talk a little louder. Do you remember this mixtape? Did you revisit it and not listen to it? What's the status on it?
This is gonna be a revisit. I haven't heard it in a very long time, so I just wanted to come in tonight and be able to listen to it with fresh set of ears.
And my man Ike Infamous in the building, Street FM representative. Sir, did you listen to this mixtape? Did you own it? Is it a revisit? Is it a first visit? What's the deal?
This is going to be a revisit. I was actually thinking about my collection of mixtapes that I have and
We
all
all got them
scattered.
somewhere.
Yeah, got it all scattered. I was actually thinking about them last week, so this is pretty cool. It's been a very long time though since I've actually.
Shout out to all the mixtape DJs that were always like, dropping heat in our youth. Again, this was mixtape is just so normal. As a matter of fact, the translation of mixtape nowadays is more like an independent album.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're
yep.
talking about like, the actual mix.
Th-
And
that was
then
like that was like nine. What was that? Like 2000? That was like 2000,
yeah,
2005.
the run of my mini album kind of per se, or
Yeah,
at least
my
one
mixtape is
artist.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, one single theme artist was definitely in the 2000s, but in the 90s, like I
Yeah.
said, you had mixtape DJs doing the things. Shout out to the Clues, shout out to the Doo-Wops, the Tony Touches, the Ron G's, the SNS's. I mean, there's a lot of classic DJs. And again, forgive me, I'm strictly talking from a New York point of view. I'm sure we're going to cover, and we've talked about it on this channel before, this particular mixtape series. We're going to be covering a lot of different mixtape legends from different parts of the country. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely expect that. And we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But tonight, we're starting with the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? The birthplace of this hip hop shit. So we're talking about none other than my man Doo-Wop. Again, if you don't know Doo-Wop, may not be the first, but definitely one of the first DJs to really just start rapping as well as DJing on his own project. So you'd always expect a very, and then he had a squad. Can't forget the Bounce Squad. You know what I'm saying? And they would usually set off their mixtapes with a dope freestyle in the beginning. We're here for a lot of freestyles, I think. You know what I'm saying? A lot of legendary stuff that you can't catch on streaming platforms nowadays. Shout out to all the DSPs. They getting their money. But these mixtapes today, just like back then, you had to get the actual project because you weren't getting this music anywhere else. So a lot of exclusives. So we're going to be running down that list tonight. And for this particular mixtape, the intro, if you will, is kind of special. It is a long intro with a lot of dope artists on top of it. We're talking about what they call the New York's in the House 21-minute intro. And this is a variety of artists. Yeah, I'm talking about at least 11. No, probably less than. Let me see. If somebody wants to keep track, I'm going to run down the list right now. We're going to start out with my man Doo-Wop, followed by Keith Murray, Q-Tip, Busta, Rampage, Fat Joe, Unique, M.O.P., Guru, Wu-Tang, Illinois, Scratch. That is a long list, and everybody's representing a different part of New York. You got the Bronx, Long Island, Queens, Uniondale, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Staten Island, Brooklyn, and Uptown. So let's go ahead and start things off with Doo-Wop representing the Bronx for the New York's in the House intro. Let's go ahead and do that right now.
We came to rock for Brooklyn and Queens and Manhattan.
You know the quality's gonna be a little. I'll do my best to raise the volume.
Staten Island and Long Island and all over the world. We came to rock for everybody like this.
But first, I got one question.
Is New York in the house right now?
Yo, Doo-Wop representing Boogie down to the fullest. Fuck all the bullshit. And 9-5, I'm coming with the full clip. Automatic, static, with the Buddha addict. Can be tight, tragic, so act like magic and retire from the game. Throw you out the frame like the number 4 train in your face. Bow. Bounce ball brings the pain like to cow. On top of the underground pile. So bow to the mixtape, Royal Highness. I told you once, I told you twice. Doo-Wop is New York's finest DJ / MC. Puffin' MC in the 600 Bentley. P-Long with the balance occurs. Herbs get blast with the silencers. No witnesses. I drink about 4 Guinnesses. Come up and handle my differences. Now, fuck later. Decapitate ya like an elevator. The Puerto Rican player on the crossfader. Representing New York, but motherfuck the mayor. Check it. The most beautiful.
Okay.
He's going crazy. He's on mute. You on mute.
Yo, your man Doo-Wop is nice. I was over here screaming. I'm like, oh, he can't hear me. Yo, Doo-Wop is nice.
Yeah, he definitely had the flow and the wordplay and the bars, man.
Bro, I would hear him and be like, what kind of DJ? And then he was Puerto Rican. And again, I'm not Puerto Rican, but it was about as Latin as I can, come close to. It was kind of like, oh shit, we got one. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, we got one. Yo, Doo-Wop, nasty. Let's keep playing the rest of this right now. But again, he was definitely one of the first to really step from behind the turntables and be like, "Oh, I'm just as nasty on the mic." Let's go ahead and play some more. Damn, that was fire.
Coolest thing in this world
Got
is
that
New York City.
Long Island.
That's Paul Keith Murray, LOD on the Doo-Wop shit. Straight from Long Island, sit your ice. Dead serious if I'm smiling. That's the way I like it. You know what I'm saying? Word is ball. Word is ball. Check it. Talking mad shit. Fat dick for your mouth. Hey yo, it's my thing. A lyrical gang bang on the wax. Act other than yourself and catch a Mac to the back. Plus each and every time I bust, I make real niggas straight loony like dust. Murray is a lyric lunatic. Fuck around, kid, you get your wig split. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Fill in this blank. What's my first name? What's my last? Murray, huh? Check it as I come through with the Dub Squad, LOD crew, and you, sicker than the flu. Wild like the animals that I let loose in the zoo. Now I don't give a fuck about what shit. Niggas fuck around and get hit. I guess the flipping and nobody can hold me like dyslexia or several palsy with sound. Y'all niggas know me and how. I drop physical science on your whole alliance. Try it, what? I shoot and kill like motherfucking Mad Lion. Who is this doing this synthetic type of alpha beta psychedelic fucking emphasis from the Funko Bits? Blowing up the spot with the pump rum, shake a pistol whip, losing y'all fools in the plot. Now I got you out there like Sonny and Cher. I don't give a fuck, niggas gon' make me hurt yourself up in here. Yeah, you get that ass kicked quick, fast, in a hurry. Trying to render the max down to Mr. Keith Murray.
Yo, Keith Murray was a fucking
He
beast.
was a problem. He
That
Yo,
was
was-
I don't know how Prodigy can hate on that crazy shit right there.
That was a straight
I mean,
freestyle.
I was
though.
just gonna
You could
say,
tell that
man,
was
do
a-
you think
that was a
Keith
straight
Murray knows what the
freestyle.
fuck he said?
No, he does. He does. That was a freestyle though. You could tell that was a freestyle.
Yo,
That was a real true freestyle.
Like, yo, the fuck is going on, Keith?
I
I don't know
mean,
how Prodigy can hate on that. I'm sorry, rest in peace, Prodigy. With that, yo,
No,
Keith
we gotta
was.
Wow,
appreciate
bro.
it, man. We gotta appreciate this because think about what we have nowadays. We don't have it as good anymore. You know what I mean? So we gotta appreciate all.
At all. Let's
That
keep
was
playing
that
some more
long.
music.
That was that Long Island beef.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's true. Hempstead versus, I guess, CI. I mean, if you want to go there. Let's keep playing more music. I believe next up, Queens is in the building.
Is New York in the house right now?
Q-tip represent with the borough.
I'm about to get my man.
I love this.
Wop is my man. For the whole New York fan.
See, they had to switch the beat up so I'm crazy for tip.
Check it out. In New York City, which is a big fucking town, we got 5 different grams. You got the Manhattan, the Boogie and Staten. Brooklyn where niggas don't say good looking. The hottest situation is the fucking Stone Ave. Connecticut and Jersey kids be getting wild style. The place I'm from in particular is Queens. Sensation Foundation, MOs to get green. Rah niggas come to Queens once in a while when that ass fucks up and gets bust to the ass. But God bless the child, ghetto child is strong. I'm about to break it down, it won't be long. You got Astoria and the Corona. Especially where there ain't too much chat or discussion. Queensbridge, where niggas live how they live. Jamaica is my grandpa, keep it positive. And a nigga from Queens got a lot to give. I'm on that Bobby Brown shit, my prerogative. Q Borough unity is not derogative. A Queensbred MC, they can run they jig. To your West Coast haters, we will bust your shit. This is how it is, you get blown plus stick. Check it, I denote that I denounce. All y'all whack niggas like the squad, y'all better bounce.
Ooh, bounce
Wait a
part.
minute.
Yes, people in the whole entire universe. Word up, Busta Rhymes representing Strong Island, Chill City Union down. Word is bomb. Flip Mode is the motherfucking squad for the 995 with the one in the beginning. 1995, 5 years away from year 2000. Niggas don't even realize we on the countdown for some New World Order shit. Motherfuckers are taking life for granted like. Niggas don't really realize how fucked up the world is about to be. You know what I'm saying? With that old go and re-register your name shit at the post office, get social security cards. Numbers as your name, nigga take away your kids, state on your seeds. What the fuck is
word,
that?
Busta.
I'm coming with some old ultrasonic shit. Doo-wop, Flip Mode is the squad, Busta Rhymes representing hip-hop. Long ass intro, I know, but y'all niggas feel this right quick. Bust it, feel this shit. Check it out as we do it one time. Bust it, on your marks, get set, ready, go. Beat astronomical alien flow. Niggas don't know what you say. I'm saying that my shit was perfect timing. Fuck that, represent for all my peoples in Strong Island. There's no need for emphasizing. Welcoming all kinds of people inside of your crazy spot. Giving you what you never got. Bust a shot, we bull and wobble. Everybody falling down. You're buried underground. All of my people play it cautious. Holding their belly buttons like they feeling nauseous. And they lost from all resources while you sucking on my sausage. Don't run away. Don't stray away. Come back to my crazy house and analyze my replay. Oh, I love when my beats bang. Translating iller street slang. So you know you keep the moment booming. Vibes overflowing until the max. Hey, nigga, tell me what you doing. Extremely sensational. Oh, yeah. Bust around with the traditional. In your soul like one of them old gospel spirituals. Do that shit. Copacetic. Everything remains legit. Word. How'd you get me started? Doing that shit. We get retarded. Funky, freaky, house flow, filthy like rotten ass that spotted. You know the rules. When I be utilizing tools, my crew be ready to make fools. We in the house. Flip Mode comes like this, comes like that. Represent, kick you in your back. Watch that shit. Yes, I get down. So if you don't like it, I say it again, nigga. Sit, dog, sit. Flip Mode. 1995, you wear the New World Order. That shit is so fucking real. Thank you for the opportunity, nigga. Rampage, the last Boy Scout.
Yo,
Man.
what?
Young
Young Busta was a pause. I was saying, he's a burst of energy. Pause. But, yo,
Hold
Yo.
on a second. No, well, first you said Busta. It was Q-Tip before Busta, and he was putting in that work on that joint. And I saw
Yeah,
Hobo
now
in
they-
the fight. Did not bop his head a little bit, but I saw you.
Yeah, let me ask you something about that Busta beat. The Busta beat, obviously, it sounds like it's the instrumental for the Whose World is a remix, but it sounds
Yeah,
different.
It
different
just
now.
it sounds sped up.
It
It
it sounds
sounds
sped
Yeah, a
up.
little
it's
bit.
It's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
looped
yeah.
up.
Yeah,
that's it.
got the you meet the tempo of Busta, the way he rhymes is just like kind of fast. So
Well, that's the thing. You know, as we talk about this 95 mixtape, it's going to bring us back to all these beats. This is like in 95, this is the first time we was hearing a lot of these beats and a lot of these people were reusing them again because of how classic they were or how impactful they were at the time. How many times have you heard Busta Rhymes on the record say, I'm representing Strong Island? I'm representing Uniondale because Uniondale Hempstead is on Long Island, you know, CI, it's all the same, right? We out
You
here.
know what's
So,
crazy, Ike, is that in the listing, again, I'm going off of Discogs, which I technically trust Discogs, a lot. The lineup of MCs that we're listening to, everybody's got a borough, again, listed next to them. So again, Doo-Wop, the Bronx, Keith Murray, Central, Islip, Q-Tip, Queens. It literally says Busta Rhymes representing Uniondale.
yeah, yeah, Uniondale. But how many times on records? Because
Not much.
before this or after this, I would say everybody was always like, "Yeah, Busta's from Brooklyn. Busta's
Yeah,
from Brooklyn." Like
yeah.
he's not from Brooklyn, bro. Like
Yeah, but
well, originally he's
in,
from Brooklyn.
with
Originally,
all due respect, though, Busta was saying, "I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn."
but
He
that's
was
my
saying that
point.
shit.
But
Well,
that's
here's
my point. Think about we're listening to the Doo-Wop 95 tape. So this is Busta Rhymes at the start of his
Before he
career.
sold out. Gotcha.
So he's out here representing. He's holding it. He's out here like, yo, this is the new style. Nobody heard of Busta.
yeah, I guess
Typical
claiming
Long
him.
Island.
I guess claiming him.
No, it has
Typical
nothing.
Long Island scammer. I get
Wait a
it.
second. Wait,
Has
Yeah.
a Long
hold on a
Island
second.
scam. This guy,
Brooklyn beat. Brooklyn beat. Brooklyn
This
beat.
guy's fucking crazy.
Hold on a second. You said nobody heard of Busta Rhymes in '95. They did.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying that nobody heard of Busta Rhymes, but how many times?
But Busta wasn't Busta yet
Yeah.
though.
How many
97 is when like Busta comes into his
How many times have you heard Busta Rhymes say, I'm from Long Island on the record? Majority of the time, for a lot of his biggest records that Busta's known for,
Yeah.
he's yelling, Brooklyn is Brooklyn.
He saw long story short, he saw it wasn't working. He was like, it's not working. I gotta rebrand this shit. So ain't Queens right next to Long Island, and they say Brooklyn and Queens like the same thing. I'm just gonna go with Brooklyn, and it was like, oh, I'm going by Long Island rules.
You know, Jules, because I'm on the staff of WUSB, the same place that I broadcast Street FM from every Monday night, midnight to 3.
Long Island.
They were talking about the Long Island Music Entertainment Hall of Fame, and they were just talking about the different criterias. And there was a big chain feed in there speaking about how Brooklyn and Queens is on Long Island. And it was funny because when I opened up the email, I was like, oh shit, did they hear me and Jules on EBR? And it was just a whole thing explaining the situation. And I actually was thinking about like screenshotting it so I could put it in today's show, but it's too much work.
No, we could. Well, if we end up doing any artwork for this one, we can maybe splice it in there. We got my man Good Rev getting ready to enter the building as well. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be joining us. But for those that don't know, they just joined us right now. We are currently doing live reaction. I didn't get to say my thoughts on this. I heard this mixtape, most likely. We have to understand the amount of music we've consumed since '95. I do not remember this mixtape. And so far, don't remember any of these freestyles either, which is kind of dope for me at the moment. So I'm loving that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Good Rev in the building.
So why did you want to do it?
Because mixtapes are a dope part of hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm glad the Rev is here now. Because we're gonna talk to you in a second, Rev. We're gonna play some music. We'll come back. But the Rev is very involved with the mixtape scene, in New York at one point in time. So it's like I said, the mixtape deserves its own flowers. And we're gonna, make sure, since we cover so many different aspects of giving hip hop flowers from producer to rapper to albums and singles, we gotta make sure we cover the mixtape, DJs as well. And Doo-Wop definitely is one of the first DJs we wanted to speak about, and he deserves his props. Let's keep playing more music. Again, coming up, none other than Flip Mode Squad's brand new representative at the time. I mean, Busta wasn't even a fully developed artist, a solo artist just yet, and he's trying to introduce his cousin Rampage at the time. Here goes Rampage representing Brooklyn.
With the balance occur. Fuck that. Check it out. Straight from the Flip Mode Squad. For the 9-5 niggas. Bringing a ruckus with the Bounce Squad. My nigga Rampage, the last Boy Scout. Gonna represent for you Brooklyn. Check it. What niggas? Bring it. Scout son of the Brooklyn Bombers, who I beat. When I was young, I used to hang a nigga from a tree. I cut my brother, you can ask my mother. She said I'm living trite, and I'm going to hell for life. I'm trapped in the zone, rocking heads get flown. Within the twilight zone, I got my highlights on my own. I'm down with the Buster, straight from the under. Just like Stevie Wonder, you about to feel a thunder. The earthquake, it's it money that I make. You can act Jake, I can't fuck with a stick. You can put that on my mom. I'm the enterprise nigga in the back, that's about to drop bombs. You can put my mind to rest. I'm smoked out by the Buddha blast, coming to my musical chest. Now check it out. Flip mode is the squad that I roll with. Me and my man do corn, bust to be down. Flip mode is the squad, see your motherfucking chest. 9-5, Boy Scout, my niggas you out. We out like that with the hip hop. Peace out. Check it out. Keep it going.
It's New York in the house, say it now.
P-Lord, put it on. Yeah.
You know who it is.
For heroin infest the streets of the Bronx. Home of corrupt cops. When niggas get their motherfucking wigs pushed back, even if they don't fake tax. Joey Crack, the infamous, representing with my nigga 2I. Yeah, motherfuckers know the time. Check it. Hey yo, I be the showstopper. As I shine like gold, other rappers don't like copper. The certified fake nigga dropper. Which borough is the thorough? I know, do you know? Let me know I'm saying though. The co-connector, sporting levers with reflectors. Don't be caught up in my sector, or I'ma have to inject ya with a slab of his lyrical dope shit. You fake MCs and wanna be best to quote this. That yo, but doing living will prevail. Get pinned like Sonny up in Bronx town. Will I fail? I doubt it. I'm a nigga captain bodies while other niggas fantasize about it. But there's no need to talk about it. Keep it on the hush. But the moves of a grooves that I crush. Tupac, one up the Bronx, magnificent. Piece of Tupac, we know you're innocent. To all the niggas from Guardsville, Cypress Ave, Willis Lynch Mall, Watson Ave, Bronx River in the house. Washington, Webster, Broad City, Section 5. All the niggas in University, River Park Towers. All my niggas from Castle Hill, Dawes Neck, Dewey Ave in the house. Creston Ave in the house. St. John's in the house.
Still the same.
In the house. And all my niggas Solon Fort, Sheridan Ave, Vietnam, Cortland Crew. Yeah, Zulu, you know how we do.
Oh,
Yo, let me say this. Shout out to Dreddy in the chat because I was just
Dreddy.
about to say it. But he said that these mixtapes, these were the ads back then. That there was no internet. And I was just about to say that. Listening to Fat Joe rhyme over the Shook Ones instrumental, this was like, you haven't heard nothing from anybody in a while, right? I haven't put out anything in a while. Let me get up with the hottest mixtape DJ that's putting out records right now. Yo, doo-wop, I got a freestyle. Let me drop this shit. You hear that, then you were like, damn, when's that next Fat Joe tape coming out? There was no internet, and shout out to Dreddy for saying it, because that's exactly what I wanted to say after listening. Because, like I said, and I said in the chat before, nostalgic. I'm starting to go back. Like I'm trying to put myself back in that time, like where I was at when I first heard this, back in high school. And when you first hear shit like that, this is not the Fat Joe. Like nobody would have thought Fat Joe would be what he is today.
Right, right.
He was still fat.
Now, like.
So, at this point in time, he was probably even still the gangster. I mean, what we have to remember is this is 1995.
Exactly.
A lot of these artists that are on here right now are household names, but they were still on the come up.
They were on the come up. Yes.
You got Keith Murray's probably one single in at this point. Joe is probably maybe like one album in at this point. You know what I'm saying? Busta is probably fresh off of Leaders of the New School situation, trying to get his own thing going. Like everybody's still trying to get their situation footed. And you had mixtapes, which is what what Dreddy said. These were like the ads. This was the internet. So you had multiple people dubbing, making copies, passing them along to everybody. You listening to for the first time, going, this shit sounds professional. Like this should sound like legit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a new, like you said, new Fat Joe verse over some Mobb Deep. How? And because you didn't understand the concept back then, like what is this coming out on? Like nothing. It's here. Like strictly here. That's it. Like
that was the point right there. It was like like rappers on different beats. You just want to hear them on a different
exclusivity.
Yeah.
Highlighting.
I think this is when Keith Murray was hot though. I'm not.
But he's also just one single in. Like he's
his album came out in '94, bro.
Okay, so we're two singles in and an album. You know what I'm saying? But again, in 1 year, you're working the shit out of that album.
Yeah.
You're not like Yo,
and
like
this is
that single might have taken
highlighting.
like a year just to work.
Yeah.
You feel me?
This,
Like
Yep.
this is highlighting the importance of the DJ, how important the DJ is to hip hop. The DJ was the connection to the streets and to get your music out there. You had to know the right DJ, being in the right spot, being outside, quote unquote.
no, you 100% right. Again, like I said, this is 1995. I think we're forgetting. This was like a big deal to be on a well-known DJ like Doo-Wop's mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Specifically side A. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about sides right now. We're talking about side A, the beginning. This is like almost like our algorithms when it comes to these
For
this
sure.
content we drop. Like I'm hoping you stay playing the whole thing up until the good part. You know what I mean? So it's interesting as hell, like I said, because like this was a big deal to be featured on a doo-wop tape at the time. Any of the big mixtape DJ names, like I said, if you were on the mixtapes at the time without a single, again, just dropping freestyle, just dropping heat, it was a big deal. And I was like, you know what Ike was saying, it still kept your name out there, it still kept people, you know, you fresh in people's minds, you know, and being relevant. Let's play more music.
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, Rev.
Just to reiterate anything that you said, like everything that y'all been talking about, this is one of the most important mixtapes to ever happen. Like the 95 Live 1 and 2 series, they both came out in the spring, you know what I'm saying? And the format that he always had freestyles in front of before he started to mix. But he's just like Tony Touch, he's one of the few DJs that could actually rap. He wanted to, you know, just put these freestyles on before he started to mix, but hopefully he jumps on and can explain it better than I do. But
that'd be awesome. Like I said, we'll see what happens. Everybody tune in. Like I said, every Monday night, we talk about this hip hop shit. Like I said, we're talking mixtape era, 1995 to be exact. Again, we're talking about a specific classic. Your man Rev said it himself. This particular mixtape holds a significant spot in mixtape history. Let's keep playing more music. We got a bunch of more freestyles to go down the line, and we're still technically on track 1, if you will. Like I said, it's basically a long freestyle.
Right.
Coming up next, again, we just representing the Bronx. Obviously, Doo-Wop from the Bronx. Fat Joe, we just played from the Bronx. And as your man, the good Rev just mentioned, they always start out with freestyles at the beginning of most tapes. No different any other time right now, for example. But this time it includes a lot of other MCs because it's usually the Bounce Squad that sets shit off. So let's talk about the first contributor to Bounce Squad on the freestyle series right now. Let's talk about man Unique.
Fat Joe, you got a flow.
Is New York in the house? Say it now.
P-Long, keep it going.
Walk up the line.
Unique's a girl.
Then take your last pull and get ready to die. Just jump in the casket, a task, get a ticket. Never leave home without my buttermilk piss. And it's not from Bill's Bevy, it's Bevy. Scary, yo, when you step into my area. 10456, where herbs get tricked. The tricks get shipped on a 164. You want more of the raw. See me at the candy store. But I'm not selling big blows an hour later. I push your crack out the back of Louis Bodega. Red top, green top, blue top. And I got mixtapes by Doo-Wop. Fresh out the box, knots in my socks. Right blocks from the top. 161. Yeah, we know where CEOs by kilos from POs. Look at that scratch. Always trying to get the loot, but I know the scoop. Y'all more corrupt than that kid down the street. Unique in the motherfucking house. That bitch in the house. That's right. 9 with the Doo-Wop sound.
Clack, salute to all minds and D's. MOP in the motherfucking house. No question. Clack, salute to all minds and D's. MOP in the motherfucking house. No question. Yo, I speak for them ghetto niggas running for Pro 9. Joe 9, nigga, in the shoulder drop and the showtime is happening. What up to MOP niggas on lockdown? Niggas get knocked down. These motherfuckers hold the block down. So chill, Paul, lay low. Yeah, we like it raw. Fuck it, these yo. These thugs like drugs, niggas say no. Cause y'all want it. Fuck who your boss hire. He ain't gunning, he running. He don't wanna get caught up in this crossfire. Lil Fame's the gun. Billy Dan's the trigger, nigga with the pull. Let off a clip full. When the music dump, we start to jump at you strangers. And I still got my nigga Teflon up in the dish. Like that, y'all. We turn niggas to vegetables. So get your gat, y'all. Cause it's a fucking gun festival. You know my face, I'm from the place for 2 pounds. The 3 pounds, the 4 pounds. Kill, nigga Brownsville. Clack, salute to all minds and D's. MOP in the motherfucking house. No question. Clack, salute to all minds and D's. MOP in the motherfucking house. No question. Clack, salute to all minds and D's. MOP in the motherfucking house. No question. Clack, salute to all minds and D's. MOP in the motherfucking house. No nigga race now. Recognize the name Billy D. Still representing it and remember me, I'm back. Yes, wrecking hip hop, got my act down back. don't like that and pop style. Been representing since the cradle. New Jackson rap or whack, nigga, that's gonna make me get fatal. It really shouldn't matter who's the dopest or fattest. Long as you know my name, my stab, and my status. I'm betting the game. Billy Dan, never sweating the game. And it's the winning with my co-defendant Lil Fame. Niggas ain't ready for them niggas up the hill. It's 1995 and MOP keeping it real. Still, holding it down from every different angle. You pressing your luck whenever you jump, you'll be strangled. The Brownsville necktie, that's locked it. Enough to make a herb get on some shit. Flipping empty as clack, clack, clack. Salute to all minds indeed. MOP in the motherfucking house. No question. Clack, clack. Salute to all minds indeed. MOP in the motherfucking house. No question. Clack, clack. Salute to all minds indeed. MOP in the motherfucking house. No question. Clack, clack. Salute to all minds indeed. Bounce squad in the motherfucking house. No question.
Yo, MOP and Primo always just go good together, man.
Hand in hand, man.
Hand in hand. I was cracking jokes as it started like hobo, because hobo tends to not like the loud volume that they get.
I was laughing too.
They yell too much.
They yell too much, and I respect that opinion because some people could feel like that. But it's like the balance of like the mellow beat and MOP's hypeness. It's like
that was
peanut butter and jelly.
I enjoyed that.
That was good. That's what I'm saying. Primo and MOP just sound good together.
You could never go wrong with Superstar.
Nah, that's true too.
Superstar.
He's running 100%. You got to rap like Malachi to fuck that. I mean, you got to. I mean,
nobody. Let's speak there.
Oh man,
you would have to be
not fuck that record up.
You would have to be really bad to fuck that record up, and
the proof is the record.
But the question is, would Ice Spice fuck that record up?
Yes.
No.
Absolutely.
People would still find a way like she's a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like
she wouldn't know how to rhyme to that shit.
Superstar.
Let's
keep playing some more music.
Nikki could deal with that.
There's a few people that could deal with that. Listen, this
not
beat,
today.
This beat right here makes you sound very legit if you're trying to sound legit. You feel me? If you're trying to be like, I got that shit, like, play. I wouldn't be surprised if this record came up in conversation for 8 Mile. Like, what records we gonna play for instrumentals? Like, I almost promised you, Superstar. No, but it wouldn't have came out at that time frame, right? It would have came out based on the movie's timeline.
3 years later.
Yeah, a few years later. Superstar was a few years later, so it wouldn't have worked out. But, I mean, they got some Primo joints in that movie. Let's keep playing more music. Again, we are playing Do Up 95 live reaction. Some of us for the first time. Some of us just reacting again for me. It's been how many fucking years? 95. So, was it 31 years?
Basically.
No. Yep, 31.
Sheesh. I was scared about that.
In the house.
Just bounce.
KRS.
Yeah, Brooklyn up in this beach, you know what I'm saying? Gifted unlimited rhymes, universal.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
The Boston and all that.
Go ahead,
You know what I'm saying, stupid? Check it out. And it goes like this. Shit, it's gonna be fun to see you get done, son. Tongue stungs like handguns, I use no puns. No way to challenge the heart or the mental. No introduction, niggas know my credentials. Concepts, they bring me green like Ganjali. Depth more intense than seen air and coral reef. A lot of brothers ain't here no more, so I gotta do my thing and catch wreck like war. I want more cream for me and the brothers. When they think we ain't around us when we rushing motherfuckers to get the currency, it don't worry me. See, Crooklyn is always creeping through my bloodstream. I'm with it to exhibit my self-esteem. Back in the day, you get stepped to for biting. Nowadays, the suckers, they be finding it exciting to cold copy the next man's shit. That's the bullshit that gets me vexed and shit. Me and my fam were never sounding like the same rhymes. What you think would happen when we hit you at the same time? Would you maintain or would you refrain from casting judgment? Nigga, I know you wouldn't budge when the Gangstar Foundation steps up to collect. Remember that shit? Just to get a rep. I'm the master of the who, what, where, and the why. And crazy shouts to the east and to Bed-Stuy. Yeah, to my man Premier and the whole gangsta. J. Rue the Diggity, Big Shug, the group on Lil Dap and Nutcracker. DJ Shawnsky, the Ill Kids, Bahamadia Baby. My family, Forbidden Fruit, Operation Ratification, Stick a Move, and True Master. Last but not least, one love to Do Up in the Bounce Squad. 95, do your thing, baby.
Yo, 90. Yo, Guru, rest in peace. We miss him, bro.
I'm curious too, man. I listen to that. I have a quick question because rest in peace to Guru. Hearing that Guru felt so refreshing because we haven't heard Guru in a split second, unless you know.
Sound good too.
A diehard Gangstar fan. Sounds good. I'm wondering, right? It's a question to the room. over the last, I mean, we have a resurgence of the older guys now that are coming back out and sounding really good, right? There was a slight resurgence to me when I think it was like Sean Price was out, and like you had like a lot of duck down stuff, a lot of people bubbling that was still out. Like I think Mano was even still, Brooklyn still had a buzz. So my question is, do we think, or was it possible, or what if Guru was still around making records? Would he be included in that resurgence? Do you think?
Yeah.
If this question makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he wouldn't be left out.
Guru was already stepping out, just in terms of even just like coming up with them content projects when content projects weren't even a normal thing, like Jazzmatazz.
Yeah.
I mean, so like just that exploration alone,
Yeah.
it basically became almost like a genre.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, he could easily be doing like, if he was still here with us, God bless, right? Like touring the world with like a jazz artist, just as an ensemble of something. To that effect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and still be able to do Gangstar songs via the, you know what I'm saying? Like it would have, he could have that's the thing with the Gangstar with the labels, right? Back then, everybody you got boxed in, so De La Soul are hippies and Gangstar were like jazz hip hop artists, right? So it's like, well, then fuck it, I'm gonna run with it. You know what I mean? Like, let's take this Jazzmatazz to. So yeah, I think he would have went somewhere with the jazz thing personally.
He would have definitely been involved. I mean, if you listen to his content, what he was just saying, he's pretty much talking about what's happening today. He was just basically saying like niggas is cool. Niggas is cool with biting,
and that's what kind of sparked the conversation when I heard that line. You know,
we can't forget Guru also had a very ill A&R ear. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was responsible for a lot of fucking things. You know what I'm saying? Via the Gangstar Foundation, via side projects. You know what I'm saying? Just really, really being like, yo, I see you. You know what I'm saying? And giving that shout out.
That's the name, Guru.
Guru, gifted rhymes. Was it
Gifted Unlimited Rhymes Universal?
Give it Unlimited Rhymes Universal. Word up. Let's keep playing more music. I think I stopped this one just in time. For those who don't know the track listing, again, I am going through the first track of Doo-Wop 95 Live, a bunch of freestyles. I wanted to give this one the proper time to settle in and get ready, because my man DJ Hobo, this one's for you, baby. Wu-Tang Clan on the freestyle, representing Staten Island.
New York in the house, say it now. Where we going now? Where we going? Is New York in the house, say it now. Shaolin represent.
Right here. No saying Doo-Wop represent for the 95. Shaolin.
That beat sound mad hissy, like some real cassette shit.
Straight up, we gon' let these rap alley cats know the flavor. Blackberry, y'all know like that. Nothing but cash, fool niggas around me that surround me. Check it, yo. Ready, son? It's like this for the real live. Yo, hey, yo. It's only real shit, chef event. Be a low crime unit, get bent, pay the rent, and that's the format, son. Graveyard rings, more acts, rich crime niggas slinging and bubbling fat acts. Yeah, interior, wall-to-wall beats, bro, heavenly made up. Chef get paid or what? And rockin' ropes, Cuban links with no shit, know how we go, son. Bow, bless 'em with the steez.
Who got shot? Another thug drop. So ladies be the first one to call the cops. Word like hot. Shit is crazy, real and it's deep. And Staten Island be a foul destination to reach. Cause in Shaolin, there's balance thugs, corrupt cops, extorting, supporting habits and drugs for crack spots.
Who that?
I don't know.
Who is that?
You playing it?
Anybody know?
Word life. Word life. Going word life. Word life. Word life.
Yeah,
you know how we do it. Getting to it. Pour this shit out like fluid. It be the woo. Coming through true. About 102. Samurai.
Let's pop by my lyrical drop box. No question. Word in the street. Destruction. Shots of busting. Discussion. Reality. Criminology. Ways. Street hustler. I say crime pace on most days. I'm surviving. I roll with live niggas from the grain. Who the most with the out niggas front. I bring the pain. Terror dome. Crack mental bone. Like only line is crazy blown. DLO sons past the iron. My texts are right cause our techniques spitting rage. C95. I stay alive on point like gel bangers. Robin Blake. No mistake. Play the fake.
Word out, we blow like a cake, y'all, yeah. The red light, word light, pass my mic, and I'm about to get right. Now check it, off the head for my nigga Doo-Wop. I blow spots, running like my pop store lot. You know how we go, rockin' Scullies with the bears on. Word life looking like we on, yeah. You know how we slide by corners, rolling in fives. Living in 95, Illuminati. Fuck that, I'm living like John Gotti. Blowing niggas, leaving bodies.
Is New York in the house?
Yo, Jules, it says Carlton Fisk.
There you go. Carlton Fisk, yeah.
Carlton Fisk.
Yeah.
I don't know that
couldn't-
name. Is he a Wu member? I mean, not Wu
Yeah,
member, like
yeah.
like part of the Wu.
If you listen to Method Man albums, you would know who Carlton.
I was just about to say that. If you knew,
See, no, it's perfect. It's a perfect situation. Like that's why I don't know that. I'll take that on. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't know that shit.
Isn't Carlton Fisk on Ghostface's new album?
I think so.
Yeah,
but Jules doesn't listen to albums, so
Oh, calm down. You over here upset because I didn't know. You didn't know either. If had it not been who brought it up? Was it Trip? Who brought it up?
of course, Hobo.
Nobody reaching for the Encyclopedia Britannicus to figure out who it was.
I know exactly.
You didn't know that was him at the moment. Is what I'm trying to say. When I said, "Who is this?" and everybody looked at me blank, like, "Oh, that's not you, God." Like, no, it's not. It was like, who is this? Oh, it's Carlton. Like, oh, this. Come on, man. You better stop it.
Over there, you're mad shit about
You're mad shit about you. Mad shit. We gonna play. I believe this is the last track, wrapping up what is called the New York's in the House 21-minute intro. Again, we just got representation from the Bronx, Central Islip, Queens, Uniondale, Brooklyn, the Bronx again, Brooklyn, Staten Island, and we are currently coming back to Brooklyn and Uptown with a group that we all kind of liked back in '95, and half of that group has been making a little bit of noise lately. Specifically, your man Al Scratch. We're talking about Ill and Al Scratch representing Brooklyn and Uptown. Let us go.
Say what now? Is New York in the house? Say what now? Brooklyn. Yeah, Brooklyn's in the house. Is in the house. Come on, Brooklyn's in the house. We in the house. Represent to push the.
It's Psycho.
No, Heavy D.
Heavy D. You can't see what I can see.
Hey!
I represent the bush that's fly. Yeah, so what's your name, nigga? It's the low down and the low key. Niggas know me. Big on the map, flip the track like Mosley. Cause I'm a king. Like D, make you run. Like D, MC. Like A, keep it real like D. Yeah. The Uptown Bandit, Mr. Raspy, blow, wake your L, I'm a blast. Yeah. Two up. Yeah. Brooklyn. Yeah. Uptown. Yeah. Break 'em all like a 9 mil. I'm big deal, low down. Brooklyn's in the house. I'm out of dog. Like the camouflage. That shit you talking, why don't you say it while you walking? Big Willie G. Singular B full of hostility. 9mm full of artillery. So killing me can't be done. I drop the 411, blow up the spot cause I'm hot like 9-7. You wanna touch my hair? I'm too much to bear. It's coming off, I don't give a fuck what you wear. So give up that puss, lady. Not a bush, baby, but I'm all up in your fucking puss, baby. Yeah. Al Scratch. Yeah. Break 'em all. Yo, I feel high. That's no lie. Yeah. If I got my dick and squeak up the old gold and I figure G, big L, that's my nigga Steve. That's no diggity. My delivery is on time and keep flowing. Rhymes that bust plus bring the dough in. Some niggas keep sucking and testing, knowing not where I'm destined. Can a nigga flow? No question. I straight from uptown with the great rough sound. Where fake motherfuckers get bucked down. Yeah. Come on, it's the trigger happy, no money bum, I can't hack it. Back and heat, the niggas think I need a straight jacket. Fuck a rubber home, get your fly. After that, another home, that's your tune. Assume you get your home, Mr. Rag. Drop out the more nigga. Put your nigga up, I saw nigga. I do the thing with my nigga, the man. We keeping it real, plus all the skills is bad. Yeah, it's like that. What you want, that? It's like that. I used to chill at the rooftop with my nigga do-wop. I got 2 blocks.
Can a mixtape get a skip?
You would skip that? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Yo, Yo,
You
speak on the
you
church
you
because I was literally about to give them mad props right now. I was like, yo, Ill Now
No,
Scratch, low key, I liked Ill Now Scratch.
it's kind of annoying.
yeah,
It was
love
kind of
Ill
annoying.
Now Scratch, yo.
You thought it was annoying?
Yeah.
I thought they were
But
low
you
key kind of dope, yo.
that's the wrong context for this for that type of question because it was a mixtape, fam. You couldn't skip.
Yeah.
That's true too, yeah.
It was
Right.
a cassette. You had to get through that to get to the actual mixtape part. You know what I'm saying?
One of these
Fast
right
forward.
here. One of these right here. You know what I mean?
And that,
Fast forward.
I guess
but
I
you
low
didn't want to
key
miss what was coming up next. So
I low key used to like Ill Now Scratch. Their singles were obviously very
Yeah.
radio driven,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like anytime I ever heard them, like I think on Funk Flex's 60 Minutes of Funk, I think they were on there too. Like anytime they would get a little chance to step away from like the single kind of shit, I always thought they were kind of
I
cool.
didn't like them on this.
I liked them. I even like the choice of the beat too.
Oh yeah, the beat. Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
I like them on that, man.
Yeah, I thought they were personally. I think they probably were one of the hardest out of the freestyles because it was like they tried to give us like a little mini song out of it. They had like the hook, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, listen, if we was able to take what a few years later, we could take yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Ill could rap better than Al.
Son, but they both had ill voices, is what made it fire.
Yeah,
They both had very distinct voices. It was kind of like
They was good as a group. Like as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
this,
agree.
I
Yeah.
wasn't feeling.
But shout out to Al Scratch. He put out a project with Large Professor, I want to say like a year or 2 years ago, which was actually
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
cool. It was
Yeah.
actually pretty cool. I was like,
Yeah.
hold up. Like, I'd never asked whatever happened to Ill Now Scratch. It was one of those situations, and then he kind of came back out of nowhere, and it was like, word with Large
He had a
Professor.
German premiere too. He has a German premiere
Oh,
also. Yeah.
see, I got to check that out again. They did their thing, and Al Scratch still trying to do his thing. And shout out to them, together or separately. You know what I mean? Again, we're here tonight. EBR talking about DJ Doo-Wop. I don't know if he goes by DJ Doo-Wop as much as he goes by Doo-Wop, but we are talking about a DJ by the name of Doo-Wop, straight out of the Bronx, representing that Bounce Squad. Unique is a lady, as Good Rep pointed out. I didn't know that. I mean, I figured that out as the song played. But apparently, again, part of the Bounce Squad. There was a bunch of other members as well. And
She put out a single. We have it. Or you might have, I don't know if you might have chucked
no,
it.
I have it. Well,
Okay.
again, this mixtape is one of the mixtapes I obviously heard because of the popularity of it. But
Right.
I don't remember any of it. Again, we're talking about 31 years ago and a lot of off-screen activities since then. So
I remember this mixtape like I remember the verses to Shook Ones, yo. Like,
what's crazy is Rev brought it up earlier. This particular mixtape again is so important, which is why we're talking about it tonight. That they released the 20th year anniversary version of this mixtape. Like they reissued artwork and everything. Like again, Doo-Wop, like I said, when you are a part of the culture, again, you didn't have to have a record label behind you or some kind of sort of stat like that. The streets spoke for it. And again, for everybody leaving it at home, watching at home, if you're from another country, another city, another state, let us know if you heard mixtapes around your way that were transferred dubs from other pieces or mixtape DJs from your particular area that were like the kings in your hoods and stuff like that. Let us know the names in the comments because we want to review them. Like I say, we have first time listens. But again, we're talking about the kind of mixtapes that have a real kind of DJ kind of setup, not the single artist kind of mixtape. Which maybe we could explore that too. Who knows? I mean, but for now, we want to celebrate the DJ for this kind of particular series. We're gonna go ahead and keep playing music. Again, 95 Live is the topic tonight, every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The first set of songs are getting ready to begin. We have some new music. Well, none of this music is new anymore, but we have some music that is, I believe, music that is not sort of freestyle driven. We have a song by KRS-One called Ah Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and follow it up by MOP to the Death, the remix, and we'll go from there and see how it goes. So let's go ahead and keep playing more music.
Up with the 95 Live shit, East Coast all the way, baby. Word up.
Christmas life.
East Coast all the way.
Christmas once, maybe twice. Christmas Christ. Christmas comprehended by criminals. Christmas maximum and minimal. Christmas subliminal and lyrical. Christmas rap. Christmas shining. Christmas timing. Christmas combining, redefining, redesigning, rhyming. The MC still whining about headlining. Christmas one of a kind, out of his mind, into your space and time. Chris is yours and mine. Chris is kind. Chris is crazy. Chris pays me. Chris still obeys me. Chris is definitely maybe.
Brand new from the KRS-One.
Oh yeah. That's what you say when you see your devil down.
Oh yeah.
That's what you say when you take the devil's crown.
Oh yeah.
Stay alive, all things will change around.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
here I go. Kicking science in 95, I'll be illin'. Parental discretion isn't my spell. Don't call me nigga, this MC goes his. Call me God, cause that's what the black man is. Roaming through the forest as the hardest lyrical artist. Black woman, you are not a bitch, you're a goddess. Let me know, you can lean on KRS-One. Let go war, cause I'm hard, I represent God. Yeah. Black MCs have one style, gun buck. So when you say, let's buck for revolution, hey, shut the fuck up, can't get with it. Down to start a riot in a minute. You hear so many, boom, boom, boom. You think I'm rich? While other MCs are talking about up with hope, down with dope. I'll have a devil in my infrared scope. Boy, that's for calling my father a boy. Yeah, that's for putting scars on my mother's back. Whoa, that's for calling my sister a hoe. And for you, cause I don't give a motherfucker. Remember the whip, remember the chant, remember the rope, and you black people still thinking about voting. Every president we ever had lied. You know I'm kinda glad Nixon died. Oh yeah, what you say when you see a devil dead? Oh yeah, what you say when you take the devil's crown? Oh yeah, stay alive, all things will change around. Oh yeah, what? Oh yeah, keep it going. This is not the first time I came to the planet, but every time I come, only a few could understand. I came as ISIS, my words they tried to ban. I came as Moses, they couldn't follow my commandments. I came as Solomon, to a people that was lost. I came as Jesus, but they nailed me to a cross. I came as Harriet Tubman, I put the truth to Sojourner. Other times, I had to come as Nat Turner. They tried to burn me, lynch me, and starve me, so I had to come back as Marcus Garvey. Bob Marley, they tried to harm me. I used to be Malcolm X. Now I'm on the planet as the one called KRS. Kicking the metaphysical, spiritual, trying to like get with you, showing you you were invincible. The Black Panther is the black answer for real. In my spiritual form, I turn into Bobby Seale. On the wheels of steel, my spirit flies away and enters into Kwame Ture. Bring it back. That's what you say when you see a devil dead. That's what you say when you take the devil's crown. Stay alive, all things will change around. What?
Brand new from KRS-One. Now we gonna do here is take it to the Brooklyn side. Check it.
MOP one more again.
To all the street soldiers lost in the game. Rest in peace. Word up.
Check it out, y'all. Yeah. Brand new my niggas MOP. This is called To the Death. The remix. Y'all heard the first review out on 95 Live. Word up. Big shout to my nigga pressing on Bam Squad. Fuck us up, yo. To the motherfucking death. Straight from the streets getting cash. Yeah.
This is official remix?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I heard yes and no.
Yes.
I don't know.
Because
It is.
it's labeled as remix, like official. It's interesting.
Black niggas putting crews in the map. Come on. The drug game put the name on the map. Known for busting caps and taking over like the tap. Willie get dead sinking butt naked in a second. With niggas that stop selling drugs to sell records. You know it, I'm down to the very last breath. The slow fame. Really getting Vinny and MOP to the death. Bam squad to the death. What? 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 To the death. Oh man, this is the way 95 Live is going down. With the Puerto Rican bastard. Tape master. The bounce master. Do-I, baby. East Coast shit. Strict. It's MOP to the death. To the people quiet like a mace in a strong black nation. The last generation. In the field, catch a wreck with big fun. With the pull of triggers, little niggas with big guns. Before niggas chase me, niggas gotta face me. I walk with my gun cocks and clicks on safety. MOP, niggas always ready to catch ya. I catch a cap for my niggas if I come on. You feel the pain, you niggas know the name. Cause this shit ain't a game. We blow shit break it down, man. When I'm smoking and drinking, I do deep thinking about my kicks in the ground. Because I'm down till I'm down thinking. This shit is real, so you can't make a mistake about it. Letting you niggas know it ain't nothing fake about it. Yeah, I'm getting to the end with all my niggas that's left with low fame. And MOP to the death. My shit, word up. Let it ride. Let it ride. Big shout to my nigga Macho and the help to a full court.
We're going to have to let it ride. Ain't no fast forward. It's one long cassette.
Big shout to Sandy's Music World. Wayno. Hey, yo, I'm sitting the clip for fucking
Around my outlandish
Bill, nigga. And right about now, we move along with the fucking piano. This the E Brothers.
E brother?
Yeah, this is my shit here. Bam. Big shout to my man Scoop and Tommy Boy, my man Garnett, the whole crew. Word up.
It's Black Guy and the E Brothers.
Yeah.
Black Guy and the E Brothers.
Come on.
Effing up the program. Pep got in by the heads of my tinny chin. I'm tired of eating beef, lo mein, all the same. My clothes carry Kool-Aid stains. I'ma live the life exceed the rest cause I'm that cool ass fella. Bringing you uptown with the funky sound and piano. My graceful lingo's the go. You can't get around my outlandish behavior. Furthermore, I render strictly as a favor. I latch on the beats like that freak across the street that I lock my meat. Put some cash and a quick bite to eat. I'm funky as I wanna be, Duke. I'm giving shouts to my kindred, the H1 clan. I'm representing my man, Harlem, USA. It's the real, I'm out to get ill with the skill.
Hey, yo, Pip, run a check.
Can't you understand? It's the kid with the funk. Call up my homie Rock Cigar and I dash.
Yo, hold up. This I right here. Hold up.
Yeah, man.
E Brothers?
E Brothers, Rock Raider on production.
I'm not familiar.
I heard this.
You never heard this song before?
He heard this.
I thought I was on camera. No, I don't know.
You're
this
not.
joint.
You shouldn't be on camera if you haven't heard this song before.
I don't know this joint. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
This
don't
is
be out here
Ico.
for the ratings, man. Don't be out here.
Rock Raider on production.
Don't just say
Wait,
something.
hold on. Somebody said Rock Raider. What now?
Production.
Beat.
Rock Raider the beat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
snap!
This was on the New Jersey Drive soundtrack that we talked about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't. Again, same year probably this album came out. I don't remember everything from back then, and I know we did an episode.
No, you didn't hear the last part of what I said. We talked about the New Jersey Drive soundtrack.
Again, I don't. I don't even know what I ate.
You gotta get off that stuff.
This definitely plays in the movie.
Hold
too.
up.
You need
I
to drink some
refuse
more
to be
water in your
insulted.
life.
We have 3 of these books, by the way, guys. Look at all these episodes we've done. I was supposed to remember one from friggin' I don't know what year we did.
Does everybody else remember us talking about the New Jersey Drive album?
Yeah.
I remember doing the episode. I remember doing the episode. I don't remember this song though. This song is on there.
Yes.
It played in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Rev.
Well, I likes it. I likes it a lot. Pretty cool. Again, I had to do a quick little research on it because I was like, who the fuck is this? But apparently it's a 2-man group. It consists of your man Wayno, not to be confused with today's Wayno, who's on podcasting, but we're talking about Wayno and DJ. What was this other guy's name? DJ JB. So Wayno was the rapper and JB was the DJ. But E Brothers. They used to be called the Ebony Brothers, but they shortened it to E Brothers. Ebony Brothers, that's wild. That's cool. Funky piano. Rock Raider on the beat. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, man.
We came a long way.
Came a long way.
We came a long way with that hissing sound on the tape. And
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Technology.
The hiss has been present but minimal tonight. You know what I'm saying? But
It's
again, this is a
important.
straight rip. This is a straight rip. You know, this is how you got to get it today. You know what I mean? Let's keep playing some more music. I'm gonna see again. It's hard to see where I can fast forward to. You know, it's kind of like little wave fast. I'm trying to see if I can catch the next beginning of the next song. But if I don't, let's just wrap up this one. But I'm gonna try to again start with the next one. You guys may remember another Bronx guy, straight out of the '90s. We're talking about Nahhh. Y'all remember Nahhh?
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Nahhh Red Rum is the name of this one. Let's see if I can cue it up proper. Like
No, I'm from Harlem.
I thought Nahhh was from the Bronx.
From up
well,
here.
they get it confused. They
You-
always say
I
uptown,
might-
they
I might have it
always say
wrong.
uptown.
It's like
I
a
might
mile
get that
away.
wrong.
Uptown
You know,
does mean the
Jules don't
Bronx
know where shit is at.
to a lot of people.
if we going by Ike Infamous's rule, like he from Westchester, that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, stop being mad that Queens is on Long Island.
Get a grip, get a checkup. Stand on the mission.
be the chronic. They got these niggas thinking they bionic. They better get the hell off that gin and tonic. Bring the blues, I shatter rheumatic crews. Can't lose, bad news. Don't snooze on the 30.
His voice was always crazy.
Oh, this bit is back. Must be the chronic. They got these niggas thinking they bionic. They better get the hell off that gin and tonic. Bring the blues, I shatter rheumatic crews.
That's a shot, right? That's a shot at the West Coast. It must be the tonic. It must be the chronic. They got him bugging off the gin and tonic.
This bit is back. Must be the chronic. They got these niggas thinking they bionic. They better get the hell off that gin and tonic. Bring the blues, I shatter rheumatic crews. Can't lose, bad news. Don't snooze on the 30 shots. Rules on my hip when I leave my residence. Get me fed, I spit lead, leave you dead like president. Shit is silly, but the sequel. I'm running from the cops and still gotta watch for my own people. Stress leads me down the path of red rum. Smart enough, get some, mad enough, take some, want some, need some, fuck around and bleed some. Don't get dumb, I beat that ass like a drum. Hostility is building on a daily basis. Sick of all the nonsense. Save the mean faces. I ain't scared of you. My clock erases wrinkles, leaving expressions of pain. Can't think with a bullet in your effing brain. I hop, skip, and jump bail. I ain't going upstate again. I'm in the alley, hiding in the garbage pail. Keep the style of the runaway child, living wild, pocket stick like new now. Ooh, child. Things ain't getting no better or easier. My hair is getting peasier. I'm loving it. Don't worry, be nappy on the regular. Live long and prosper, get yours, love your mom, safe sex, etc. The streets are filled with temptation and mad sin. The last thing we need is stained eyes, suicide on the rise. Everybody think they Uzi weighs a ton. Shit's getting hectic, too much red rum. Everybody want heaven, then all one day. Red rum. Everybody want heaven, then all one day. Red rum. Everybody want heaven, then all one day. Red rum. Everybody want heaven, then all one day. Red rum.
Chill. Right now, I got brand new flavor from the Uptown Brooklyn connection. My niggas ill and out scratch.
Telling you.
95 live, baby.
Well, wait,
I don't know what song this is, but let's see.
What happened to Nahhh? What happened?
Nahhh? I don't know. I just recently saw him do a freestyle on a platform, and it was actually pretty good. Like one of the newer platforms, and it was. He still got it. He definitely still got it. He still got it.
Never had that chance to really be mainstream.
I don't think he could ever be mainstream. You know?
Well, if DMX could, he could have.
This is a very good point, though.
What you want, nigga?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a very good point. You kind of shut me down right there.
I mean, well, remember DMX had that whole team, the Rough Riders, and the who were the people that ran Rough Riders? They were like siblings, right? Cousins.
They're brothers.
Brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
But more than anything, I think if we're gonna make that comparison, Nahhh never had that level of energy. You know what I'm saying?
That song was hot though.
Yeah. But again, when you see his videos or his performance, you know, he was a cool boom bapper. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't when that's what that level of energy. But in terms of cadence, you're right. Like that shit don't matter. Like
asking what happened to Nahhh is like asking what happened to Mad Lion.
and keep in mind, Nahhh,
they were in the same crew.
Nahhh was getting mad love for Flex. Flex used to play Nahhh regularly.
What you want?
That's why I thought he was from the Bronx, because like he playing this other Bronx artist like crazy. Speaking of the Bronx, we're not speaking of the Bronx. We're talking about Uptown in Brooklyn, real quick. Again, like I said, Ill Now Scratch. I don't know what song this is. I know the name of it. Don't Shut Down. I don't know if I've ever heard this or not. But again, I like
Don't Shut Down on the player.
Did you just say you haven't heard Don't Shut Down?
Yo, relax. Maybe I'll recognize it along the way. I don't know the title.
Jules, man. You make my case every time we
it's
talk
a mixtape.
Yo, dude, but
Don't Shut Down was on the
it's an
soundtrack.
obvious.
Nah, Jules trying to say that they probably
bro.
switched it up. That's what he's trying to say.
I don't know. Me again. I
You know
like these
what? Shout out
guys.
to you, Trip. Shout out
No,
to you,
I
Trip,
like
because
these
you
guys.
don't want to see your man. You don't want to see your man just fall down like
Nah,
that.
these guys were all
I see
right. They had a
that.
couple of hits. You know what I mean? They had a couple of joints. This is one of them,
Respect the
apparently.
Trip. Respect the Trip. He got a gun.
This is called Don't Shut Down on the Player. Y'all heard it with the doo-wop.
This is 95, bro. 95.
Okay, I remember it now.
Come on.
The low down and I'm low key. I get you loose like the deuce OZ. Niggas know me, cause I'm a king like T. Make you run like D. MC like A.
Keep it going down.
From Cypress Hill, I might just fill your ass with the lead. Explosive the next episode, code red. Danger, exit, homicide. Word to mama, I'd save the drama.
Come on.
If you want your life to be short like two, cause what you gonna do when I come to jack you? Siren sound, double barrel shotty, let off a round. Catch your body, leave your ass on the ground. 357, fuck a 911 Carol. What you looking at, the sword off double barrel. Shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up. Mine on the slammer. Roll up on you, make you run your shit, fuck the glamour.
Yeah.
Top a squat, for I drop a shot on your fool. It really don't matter, in your bladder got the tool. Drive about 45 to make your ass jump as I cruise up the block and let your system suck.
Oh man, like I said before, brand new from Illinois Splash. And this one's called. Yeah. Come on now.
Well, it's the Uptown Bandit, Mr. Bash, yeah. Plow, AKL, I'm a blast. Back in the 9-0, I was the wino. What's yours is mine, yo. I sneak up from behind slow. Before you think to make your move, that's when I break the rules and I'll snake you too. Give it to you how you want it, cause I'm running and I roll with my Colo Gold. Hey, honey, I got the bank, who got the bank? I'm in the stick it because of the liquor that I drank. I think that's something that I really wanna do, so I bounce with my crew, kick it with my crew for a few boys and blue on the pass, trying to harass, but I got my mind on some cash.
Don't shut down on the player. You got to give a pound to a player. Don't shut down on the player. You got to give a pound to a player.
That's right, baby.
Well, it's the trick.
It's stupid, I'm carefully plotting, waiting to make you rotten. Well, playing hits until you're long forgotten. Y'all niggas that utilize my style don't hurt me. Cause on the low, half of these rapping ass niggas wanna work for me. Now picture me standing on somebody's block, trying to rock. I drop bombs and niggas see me with that dough by 8 o'clock. My feet never touch the concrete, just reach sweet rewards while you're staring on my dick, nigga. Give me yours. I don't have to with capsules, cause that'll make the grass grow. And get a project, nigga, paid up the asshole. If I'm a risk of frisk, getting my wrist wrapped up in steel. I'm out here trying to make a meal, my shit is real for real. While others worship guns, I worship tons of money. Tons of fun, laughing at shit that ain't even funny. So I ain't pressed to make a CD, I took it slow. Any but sitting these niggas with deals can't see me with the dough. In my lifetime, I need to see a whole lot of dough. I need a whole lot of dough. In my lifetime, I need to see a whole lot of stash. I need a whole lot of cash. In my lifetime, I need to see a whole lot of dough. I need a whole lot of dough. In my lifetime, I need to see a whole lot of stash. I need a whole lot of cash. Well, ice the winter 90.
Yo, this was.
So we part of the tape where it's just all singles.
I mean, at this point, this
These
is
are the
brand new
songs they
music.
had out. See,
That's the point. This is a 95 mixtape. There was no
no
other
single.
place for promotion. This is how rappers and artists and this is how you got a buzz for your records beforehand.
Yeah.
In
This is
'95,
before
I'm
you were
not even
outside.
sure if in '95, maybe you guys can correct me in the chat or in the room. In New York, I don't even know if '95 we had a 24-hour Hot 97 yet.
No, it was 24 hours.
At
90
'95,
at
we
95?
were already full time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We definitely had Flex at night. I don't know if we had him.
I don't
Well,
know.
not him.
I don't know. I'll say I don't know.
But again, hip hop wasn't 24/7. Maybe Hot 97 was, thank goodness, at the time. But
No,
yeah,
they
like you
ran
said-
other shows overnight, but I mean, not 24 hours of this shit, but yeah.
No. I'm just talking about. I mean, remember, Hot 97 at one point in time was a dance station that would let hip hop shows ride on certain nights, and Flex was like the introduction to that, right? Then they started mixing, the programming a little bit to include like your dance, but you're still a couple of rap songs. Then forgot what year it is. They finally said no.
93.
93. There you go. So 1993. So yeah. So again, hip hop was it was still a private little club though. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
I mean, they was playing Gloria Estefan and shit like that.
In my lifetime, this is the original, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Was that Ski Beats?
I heard it was either Ski or
More
Clark
than likely.
Kent.
It's either Ski or Clark. One of the
Yeah.
two.
And I think Clark might have did the remix, so this might be Ski.
I want to say
Might be
yes.
Ski.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
No, it's awesome. It's a great
Yeah.
record.
Agreed.
And again, a great placement because I said Do Up 95. Again, I'm sure just like albums to a certain degree, like yo, my next tape about to be the shit. Like where I got They gave you records, like nah, they dropped freestyles.
And it
And
was it was during a time, you know what I mean, like other DJs were bubbling. This is Clue was hood famous around this time.
Oh, for sure.
For Clue tapes.
Yep.
But then, you the further you go uptown, you would hear other tapes, Ron G and several other
SNS. I mean, there's a bunch.
DJs.
Yeah.
But going across that Third Avenue Bridge by Rucker Park,
Mm-hmm.
that was the spot where used to get the original doo-wop tapes because I hated buying a dub because it
There was
sounded
a lot
like
of
a dub.
shout out to all the New York dope spots. There was
The Coliseum.
Think about
Coliseum had a bunch of spots.
Rest in peace.
What's that spot in Harlem? Where they used to shout it out all the time in the mixtape.
Harlem
Some of
Music
the
Hut.
S.
Harlem Music Hut.
Well, Harlem Music Hut too, but there was like there was these African dudes over on
Prime.
Fordham Road, in the Bronx.
Oh,
Sam,
Fordham Road.
some of the S. They had the ill, like they had the ill setup. They were the Bronx version.
Yo, it's just
Yeah, I
crazy.
can't remember.
Look at how you had to consume the music. Like, if you actually heard something and want something, you had to go to the town.
Yeah.
to go get the
it.
music. I mean,
Right.
you had to care.
You know how hard it was for a 15, 16-year-old me to get on a train and go out there just to
Go
get
out
the
the
tape?
way.
See,
Yeah.
I would go back and see my cousins on Fordham Road. They live right up from
Let me get a copy.
yeah, they live right off Fordham Road, up from was it what's the sneakers, the V&M, was it V&M?
Vim.
Yeah, I am.
Vim.
Yeah, VIM.
VIM.
There you go. Yeah, they was right up the block from that. So at times, I was a little kid, so I couldn't wander too far. Couldn't get too loose out there on Fordham Road at the time. But
Big facts.
but that's where I used to.
Still
That's how I
can't.
used to get my
Shout out
set.
to Fordham Road. I used to work in Music Factory up there. Shout out to Fordham Road.
Yeah, the Fordham Road.
But the same way rappers be talking about owning their masters, the DJs who made the tapes would sell their master tapes to certain places, and they would
Yeah.
just dub them.
Yeah.
They would buy them for like $100,
Yeah.
$200,
Yep.
and then dub them.
Yep.
And the quality would go down with each dub.
Oh yeah. For sure.
That was it. That was
that
the
was-
era.
That was life.
big too.
That was life.
You would sell a master tape. That's deep right there. You sell a master tape so people could dub it at a price.
What's
That's the type of
what's
business we
crazy
do
too is
back then.
I've heard DJs from this era that we're celebrating would be like, and they would say like,
Yeah.
I would sell someone a master tape. So like, oh, you full of shit. Like you,
Mm-hmm.
you wasn't selling nobody no man. You just straight dub. I mean, if you think about it, think about the definition of what we're talking about. This because this is a homemade situation. Even if you were Clue, whether you were do-up Tony Touch, you were making them shits in your house, in your basement. You're not renting no studio time. This is just set up at home. You know what I'm saying? You're manually playing everything button for button, freestyle. That and the drop in the freestyle. But then you gotta think about the fact that none of that shit was done with any kind of marketing or promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Doo-Wop said he had cats coming to his crib. his mom was like,
there you go. That's what I'm saying. And you start to develop this thing, right? And it's like, oh, I got something going on over here. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, the quality of what you're working with is shit in your crib. So if you made your mixtape and you got your cassette, right? And you gonna make a master out of the master. How does that happen? It doesn't. So it's already officially a dub. Everything after
No, but
that
the levels
one
was right on the master. The levels go
But-
down
but-
on the dub.
but this is what I'm saying. No matter even if it's the first dub, the very first immediate dub, you can tell it's a dub because it's like it's a dub. You know what I'm saying? And then people are making dubs of dub. I mean, but that's the legacy of mixtapes and cassettes. Period. I mean, it's a beautiful thing because people would sit there and suffer and think for years like that's how it sounds, right? And then they eventually get to something like a little more clarity down the line. They'd be like, I used to listen to this shit crazy like nuts.
I was about to say, God forbid you bought cheap tapes because the tape quality also made a difference. So you bought that 3-pack for like $1, something like that. Them joints was done for after a while.
I mean,
man.
be clear. Tonight I had to scrounge for this. This is the clearest one I could find. Like a lot of the quality is still pretty bad. And again, people are ripping these, from their stash, right? And it's just like, damn, were we really listening to these shits this bad? You know what I'm saying? Because some of the shit is like really wobbly. If you were a cassette owner, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit was just not that clear, very hissy. You know what I'm saying? I think this is, is a good one. Shout out to Mixcloud. We playing off of Mixcloud tonight. My man Jay Nichols is on here and we're playing off his page. He was nice enough to rip the tape. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep playing more music. We're currently playing some of Jay-Z. Let's finish up his right there, and we'll follow up with whatever song is next after that, which would be okay. So we got some Wu-Tang representation coming up, and again we'll try to skip through some songs that we know, we know pretty well, so we can get to some of the more unidentifiable stuff because there's a lot more to go. So let's keep going.
I toured the 50 states with a trunk of raw recruiting. I'm hitting shorties with consignment, but don't play me. Oh, you gon' pay me. Y'all niggas ain't crazy. I'm laid back in the 5,000 Italian leather seat recliner under some vagina. This isn't a finer things my niggas mean. Watching 100 and scream, letting the shorties slide by once in a while and let them dream. They think I mastered the game, cause they ain't scream my name with passion. I tell them stop flashing and start stashing, and we all get off the corner. But only heat your feelings from a sauna, letting bubbles shoot up your ass if you wanna. And fuck that weed, it keeps you broke. Invest in pounds of herbs and profit if niggas wanna smoke some. But keep your nuts, cause this is a man's game. And we all pop champagne till it's a damn shame. In my lifetime, I need to see a whole lot of dough. I need a whole lot of dough. In my lifetime, I need to see a whole lot of stash. I need a whole lot of cash. In my lifetime, I need to see a whole lot of dough.
Oh, wow. We're gonna do this some kind of quick. You gotta let it rock for a little bit. It's one long verse anyway.
Party people all around the town.
Can you repeat that? It's just one long verse.
Wearing a wig.
It's the only beat, man. Yeah, we got it coming through your area. I'm gonna tell you one time. You gon' love this.
I'm the one man on me ain't showing. I never been cooking out. I keep MCs looking out. I drop signs like Crosby dropping babies. Enough to make a difference, go crazy. Come on, in the G building, taking all types of medicine. Cause you thought you were better than a son. I keep planets in orbit while I be coming with deeper and more. Enough to make you break and shake you. Rhyme good as a tasty cake makes this style a mastered in. You catching headaches, what? You need aspirin. The type of pain you couldn't even kill with might or what? Round gets sprayed with lights on in your face like a can of mace, baby. Is it burning? Well, see now you learning how. I don't even like your profile. It's like brown. Man style.
Can I touch?
Same with you. That's how we do here. Keep it going.
This one's for Hobo, because I think I definitely don't know this fucking song.
I hear is gunshot. Can I touch something? What the blood clot? Nigga want the cow, make it happen. You know my fucking style. Fuck.
I'm just bullshitting.
So rapid. We can take it back to 85 if you want to start acting like you not. It's all good. I'm rolling with my clique. Al, backwoods in Philly. Smoking sets blunt. Mixed with Illy got me flustered. Now the whole world looks dusted. I'm in the area with the skill that never rusted. For real, nigga touch it and you burn. When will motherfuckers learn? What you spreading like a germ? Haha, it's meth word. I'll be that early bird that got the worm, and if you check it, I'm on point like a fax machine. You get the message. AB's no question. If and but the second guessing. Keep your thoughts on your lessons. What the blood clot? To tell the truth, you don't amaze me. Killer Hill Project, a Star Trek phaser couldn't save me. What? Check the way the rockets fuck this. Smoke the Dutch master, have them screaming for the Duchess. Yeah, I gotta have it. So I strive to stack my pace. If I don't do it for my jail, I'ma do it for case. Cause that's my people. I'm giving you injections that be lethal. Weapons, when niggas start to half-stepping, then I get evil. But don't let that negative vibe right there mislead you. I'm humble, a fucking killer bee, far from rumble. I sting you, and I bring you 36 chambers, a headbanger, bitch, why I deal with? I think the mic's on the fritz. Faggot soundmen, they be sabotaging shit. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Let the whole world know my fucking name. What the blood clot? Keep the rails on this thing. First of all, I'd like to give a big up, peace, and shout out to my brothers in the belly of the beast. Raider Rucky, we friends to the end and back again, baby. One love. Jen Lover, Shitty Bro. Fuck that. PLF. Stack that.
There you go. off that Tikal. You know you love it. You know you love it. You know you love it.
Yeah, buddy. You're not on camera again there, Jules.
Okay, I didn't want you to see me smiling.
I know.
I didn't want you to see me enjoying myself.
I know.
Because that joint goes pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie. That shit goes pretty hard.
Nah, that ODB.
ODB.
I mean, that's just classic, man.
It always goes super duper hard. Pause. And I can just imagine at that time, if this was like maybe one of your first times really like just hearing that song going, yo, ODB got a joint that's insane.
A fight started.
A fight starter. Like
Fight
this shit is
starter,
insane.
Sure.
And the video definitely gave that vibe too.
Yeah. Rowdy.
Like a mother. Man, I mean, this is a pretty fucking solid mixtape for, you know, for, I'm not gonna say for 95, for any area, period. I mean,
this is only side A.
I was just thinking, I was gonna say we're basically wrapping up side A. I think we're gonna try to just jump to side B at this point because basically the last song. No, there's two more songs. My bad. So the next one coming out, I think we're gonna try to skim through it. Basically, it's the first R&B contribution to the mixtape. Again, at the time, anything Biggie related was probably super duper exclusive. So they had the "Can't You See" with Total on here. You know what I mean? And no disrespect to the track, we kind of know that one, and I just want to kind of keep the vibe the same. So I'm gonna try to
say that Black Moon.
Yes, sir. We're gonna try to get to that Black Moon featuring Smith Wesson. Heads Ain't Ready. Again, at the time, I'm assuming he had this super exclusive at the time. Don't remember the time period states of when this song dropped, but I could just imagine if it was exclusive on this mixtape, it was kind of like, oh my God, they did it again. Black Moon. Let's see if we can skip through the Total and Biggie. Rest in peace to Biggie, obviously, but we know that song very well. No need to keep playing that particular record when you can turn on the radio right now and probably hear it. There you go, the outro. Shout out to Cassette Bay.
And now we move on with the boot camp click. Smith West
Cassette Bay.
shots, all the niggas. This is called Heads Ain't Ready. East Coast style, nigga, what? Yeah.
This the original?
Sounds like it.
It's that 95
I played the remix so much I don't know if I even remember this one.
It's a version
New Jersey Drive. When the Buddha bless my head and the eyes are red coming for ya. 3, 2, 1, nice to know ya. You wanted to
This the original version.
The original guns and machetes, I pin that ass to the grass like I was Teddy. Cause brothers ain't ready for the froze and the dreads. Grab the Glock and hit you from your toes to your head. There's the X amount of yard, we yo, that's the car. We passed it over here so I can get irie. Why we smoke so much, brothers keep asking why the original gun clappers keep on clapping.
Heads ain't ready for what my clique got in store. What we got in store keeps us prepared for the war. Shows get blown, hoes get thrown out the room. Plus napkins for dick with IDs from now to noon. Now assume position, pump this in the pants, cause lyrical skills is making you feel.
Come on.
Going back.
You didn't know how we be living. Itching, my nigga Biggie robbing like Gibbons. For real though, when you still broke, you'll all be healed. You don't know, so that leaves you screwed
like a dildo.
Still blow, pumps like trust into dust. Plus we got your buck.
La Pausa.
Oh man, I like this one, word up. What we gonna do is let this shit ride out, and I'ma see y'all on the beach side. We gonna keep that East Coast shit going, baby. It's all good. Dig it?
What's that aroma in the air? So what that means, son? That mean it's hunting season. Time to stack cakes, so you got what it takes. Can you react when your life set stakes? I rock the stripes of an MP, find my M3, and keep the Taurus from my enemy. Whenever he come in the midst of his boot camp click, it gets realer, so watch this, so judgment.
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead.
I love this version.
I like it too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm assuming this is a B- version because the version I guess is the remix.
It's the original. That's the beat. The remix had the Total beat that they used to play in the tunnel that niggas used to get robbed to.
Right.
Oh, that version.
You haven't heard this either.
Not this version, no.
This is on the Jersey soundtrack.
I must have been really nice on that particular episode. I must have been really nice.
No, because they glazed.
Yeah, you guys are glazing me, man. All right,
I've been trying to prevent this exact thing for a couple of shows now, man.
God.
And he just continues to do it to himself. But that's my man. That's my
Listen,
brother.
I got one
that's
thing to
my
say.
man.
Very frustrating.
I got one thing
Very
to say.
He just
frustrating.
got
Very
memory loss.
frustrating.
He just got
I got
memory
one thing to say. I just want to make sure the music's queued up properly. I just want to say your man Ike Infamous has been really on edge this past episode because he finally had his premiere debut episode hosting the show this past weekend. You know, say for those who don't know, Large Professor, Best of Large Professor, and probably gonna be volume 1, by the way, was hosted by your man Ike Infamous. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up at customs. You know what I'm saying? They thought I was carrying 2 pounds on me. I wasn't. So my man had to take over and host the show.
Right.
Last minute, we had no choice. It was either that or cancel the evening. And you know, we everybody else was just too nervous. Ike, the only one that could kind of steadily hold his nerves, and I think he did a nice job. He did a nice job.
I think anybody could
Yeah,
drive.
people watch,
I think,
so those
No,
numbers will go
wait,
up.
I'm not done. I want to make sure I get my flowers where they're due. I want to give them out, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think you need to calm down. I know stardom comes with a lot to deal with, but I need you to know one thing.
what?
Get off my dick. Get off my dick. Get
What?
off my dick. Get off my dick. Get off my dick.
You can start. I like it when it goes the extra high
Get
octave.
off my dick.
Just that little
What the fuck was that cornball ass shit?
I'm just
Right
saying.
there.
Sometimes y'all need to be just. I bet you I won't do it again.
Wow.
I bet you won't do it again.
I bet you I will host another show. Number 1, just because of that bullshit right there. Number 2, I will have to give you some props for the setup. Like that was like a perfect little like oh that was that was nice. Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to whisper to you. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Get off my
yo.
You whisper that?
I don't want to whisper. That's wrong. I don't want to whisper.
Yeah,
Well, you said it. It's on camera.
I know. That's what I said.
Jesus.
I tore my own setup down. Listen,
Somebody stop this bus.
You whisper that?
Let me off the bus.
We are currently at side B, as the good Reverend Doctor pointed out. We just wrapped up side A, and this was a dope time and place, like I said, back in the day, because you can imagine that whole side that we just played right now is the equivalent. Let's just call it your train ride or your bus ride to school, work, or home, or whatever it may have been. Right? School, home, work. Usually had your tape. You your Walkman. You were chilling, you would listen to it, and then you still have a whole other side to go. The beauty of the surprise. Nothing against CDs or none of that nature or streaming, but again, just the beauty of it. Yes, there's maybe like 30 tracks, but it's like this time you was like, oh, what again, just from a marketing standpoint, what's gonna set off side B? It's very important. You know what I'm saying? Like to be honest, I've heard other people mention this before. You don't really want to be around the end of the mixtape, you know what I'm saying? So it just kind of holds your status in terms of like where you are in the rap social sphere. But the beginning of either side is a good look because you're gonna be heard. Let's go ahead and keep playing side B as we set things off. It looks like they began with a little, your man, and I've seen him a lot on Instagram recently. I guess he was missing in action for a while. Your man Frankie Cutlass, one of the original Flip Squad DJs. If you know, you know, featuring a song with Fat Joe Doo-Wop. And there was another dude on the track whose name I can't remember, but he was pretty dope on the song. He was one of Frankie Cutlass's artists, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But Boric was on the set.
Oh, this is my joint.
Yeah, but he was on the set. It was fire. Yeah, the Casio beat was tolerable but fly. You know what I'm saying? Ding, 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 ding. Let's see if I can cue this up forever, because I think it's still playing up the last of the Smith & Wesson here. Let's go ahead and play
Flip the tape. Flip the tape.
Flip the tape. We got to flip the tape.
Body clap, yeah.
In here with the bounce master.
All y'all writers want to chunk the script, but you quick to take a flick by my side.
I'll edit
And giving the fake smile, but I put you for a while. Ease out, selected when the beat pull your file. Can I pull your card again? The buck's gone again.
Double R, Ill-Town, he's staunch.
By my side as you take me.
Okay. You hear the hiss?
Yo, what up? How y'all feel out there? This is Naughty by Nature, representing the Double R, Ill-Town, he's staunch.
I'm mad I did all that for Vinny. I did all that for Vinny intro.
Word up, and this is Stretch, the Punani Don Dada, the ghetto bastard.
The Punani Don Dada. Oh my god. I hope he listens back and cringes. Like, you know.
Chilling here with the bounce master. Doo-wop to the uptown crew.
Enough respect.
Cause all my uptown niggas are the craziest like that. And we out. Fuck that.
You ain't got no wins
Yo,
in me, Casa.
doo-wop is in the house, stand up. Down Squad is in the house, stand up. New York is in the house. The whole East Coast is in the house. If you're Puerto Rican and you know it, clap your hands. Yeah. If you're Puerto Rican and you know it, clap your hands. If you're black, Spanish, white, whatever, everybody clap your hands. And it's the Puerto Rican rebel, crank up the treble, pump up the bass. Do I'm going eight? The kid from the tape. What's going on? What's going on? Niggas can't deal with the real word is born. My nigga Joe, good looking, stack it. My title never got taken from San Juan to Brooklyn. I am the undefeated, undisputed. Eat coochie feet up every time I get booted. Took Corona with Mona, the bitch from Iona. I didn't bone her, cause she's a blood donor. And you know about the virus. Fuck rival, WAP is New York's finest. DJ slash MC, competition envy. Cause I bounce in each and every Benzie. Check me with Frankie Cutlets. Boy was on the set, motherfucker. Yeah. Brand new, my nigga Frank Cullen featuring Yo Truly Do-Wop. My nigga Fat Joe, the Evil Twins, Ray Boogie, True God. You ain't got no
Evil Twins.
wins in me, Casa. Yeah, that shit, baby.
You know, there's only one guy.
You ain't got no wins in me, Casa. Big shots, my nigga Money Man, and Brent. Word up. Come on, Joe. Yeah.
Guess who comes out the camp? The undisputed heavyweight Bronx champ. Niggas over time, niggas over deal. Niggas know that nigga Fat Joe is mad real. Check it, who wants the disrespect? The rap connect, I take your life in the sack. Fuck around, I use snaggle, puts his phone, flip it his status, and be like Mama Mel Bicho. It's the illest nigga from a boogie down. Represent every day with the full pan. Rap aggressor, MC stresser. Whenever horny, I'm fucking bitches on my dresser. Even downtown white boys recognize Fat Joe number one. Yo, it ain't no surprise. I'm ripping mics for days to days, and I'm planning to be around like Frankie Beverly and Maze. Fat Joe wanna track a Frankie Cutlass, your boogie. Bring on the motherfucking rocket.
Mic check, put us on the set, yeah. You ain't got no wins in me, Casa. Mic check, put us on the set, yeah. You ain't got no wins in me, Casa. Mic check, put us on the set, yeah. You ain't got no wins in me, Casa. Mic check, put us on the set, yeah. You ain't got no wins in me, Casa.
I sit back and I simply wonder. Rappers ponder. I stick, I move, my crew make noise like thunder. It's the third, haven't you heard? That's another story. The Puerto Rican steadily seeking for my piece of glory. When I say glory, I don't refer to riches, cause bitches put a lot of niggas that I knew in ditches. Sometimes material dreams make you scheme. Now your name just graffiti on the wall in the street scene. Check it, attention, eruption, invasion. My hide, my pride, my stride. These I'm not Caucasian. You best to leave this kid alone. I have melon tone, not fully grown, but I've been known to bust a microphone. See you and Biggie keep it real, kicking street facts. Head cracks for the blacks and the arrow wax. My Aztec roughnecks get love too. And if you ain't from the ghetto, then motherfuck you. Brand new floor finesse. Beverly and Maze. Fat Joe wanna
I'm trying to figure out why I skipped like that.
What, you bumped the table?
Yeah. I bumped it to no. Again, it's a rip. So I'm trying to see if the guy maybe made a mistake or
Can't
if,
bump the table. It's a tape.
that's what I'm saying.
track a Frankie Cutlass, your boogie. Bring on the motherfucking rocket.
Mic check, put us on the set, yeah. You ain't got no wins in me, Casa.
The next one
Mic
won't be
check,
mine.
put us on the set, yeah. You ain't got no wins in me, Casa. Mic check, put us on the set, yeah. You ain't got no wins in me, Casa. Mic check, put us on the set, yeah. You ain't got no wins in me, Casa.
I sit back and I simply wonder. Rappers ponder. I stick, I move, my crew make noise like thunder. It's the third, haven't you heard? That's another story. The Puerto Rican steadily seeking for my piece of glory. When I say glory, I don't refer to riches, cause bitches put a lot of niggas that I knew in ditches. Sometimes material dreams make you scheme. Now your name just graffiti on the wall in the street scene. Check it, attention, eruption, invasion. My hide, my pride, my stride. These I'm not Caucasian. You best to leave this kid alone. I have melon tone, not fully grown, but I've been known to bust a microphone. See you and Biggie keep it real, kicking street facts. Head cracks for the blacks and the arrow wax. My Aztec roughnecks get love too. And if you ain't from the ghetto, then motherfuck you. Now we brand new floor finesse.
Again, I guess that's how it was recorded for some weird reason. Either way, it's fine because the next song up was Chuck Ones. We didn't need to listen to that in its entirety. But following that as well was the group home with Superstar. And I don't know where this Lord Finesse kind of came out of because that's not on my track listing here. So he did just say Lord Finesse, right?
Did he? I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure
He did, and it's a Lord
think
Finesse.
so.
He did. It's a Lord Finesse beat.
Let me see here. Let me just refresh real quick to see where we at.
We call this one check the master. Big shots to ODITC. My niggas so big. Big out. Fuck round. Fat Joe Diamond D. Word out.
Fuck that, you know who's bigger. Even though nowadays you got all these motherfucking new niggas. Fuck those who spread rumors. I didn't retire, even though you got all these Lord Finesse juniors trying to get hype and rip mics. They just imitators that can't quite get my shit right. So won't y'all just face it, that y'all sweat me so much, I gotta give my dick a facelift. Wanna battle, I'm all for it. When it comes to this, I've been through more shit than the toilet. Now we could get wild and search for peace, cause right now I'm chillin' like a nigga home on work release. And even on a lover tip, I still wax brothers quick. When I do my thing, I be on some more other shit. Niggas I slaughter, just to bring order. Oh fuck it, my shit be flowing like spring water.
Big shout to my sister Big Tina. Big shout to Jamie. My nigga Puppy. Big D back home, nigga. Keep it real.
Now it's the dictator whose style's greater. It's the man with more wild flavors than motherfucking now laters. And rappers, I hit them well, they automatically go to heaven fucking with me. I give them hell, yeah, so don't try to front troop when your style is played out just like an Oshkosh jumpsuit. I'm out to collect figures, I'm on some Wu-Tang shit, so protect your fucking neck, nigga. I don't front like a man on a high horse, but yo, I make more noise than July 4th. So run, son, I ain't the one bum. Go down 911 if you don't use a motherfucking dum-dum. I'm not a role model, I'm a bad figure. When it comes to rap, I got skills out the ass, nigga. I got it locked like a warden. Rap without finesse, that's like the NBA without Jordan. So all your new jacks kicking whack raps, it's the fact that I be on your fucking back like a knapsack. It ain't shit you can tell me, cause the ladies still gel me without a motherfucking LV.
No, cause they glaze me.
Good looking, word up.
Yeah, I like that beat. That beat is cool.
I don't know what's going on with the, like, again.
It's out of place now.
It is out of place. So Triple C caught it. This is technically still the mixtape. Again, it's a Lord Finesse track that was featured a few songs down the track listing.
That beat's smooth.
That beat is way too smooth. So just I think, judging by the size of whatever's track information is left, I think they might have maybe moved it around. So I'm just gonna kind of keep playing. But again, a lot of these songs that we're either gonna come across or we're gonna play right now, we know a lot of them. Again, these were songs that were sort of exclusive at the time, but now, you know, they're classics.
Right.
So if what's supposed to play next is supposed to play, I don't know who did this remix, but apparently there's a Big Papa remix. The only Big Papa remix I remember at the time, I think, was a Jermaine Dupri with the Brat. Wasn't there like a
at the time, yeah, but this was before the time of official remixes. These is white labels, yo.
Okay, all right. Let's check this out right here. Again, if it's still Biggie, let's see if we can still follow the same bit of track listing from there.
I gotta give my dick a facelift. Wanna actually, cause the ladies.
Tony Touch with the R&B flavor of the month. Get with this.
What the fuck? Another mixtape just started playing for some weird ass reason.
Uh-oh.
Even though nowadays you got
Diane's gone. We gotta expand the whole operation. Distribution. New York, Chicago, LA. We gotta set our own mark and enforce it.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's not playing no more.
What's the blood clots going
It's like an
on?
intro for
We call this one check the master.
retire, even though you got all these law finesse juniors trying to get hyped and rip mics. They just imitators that can't quite get my shit right. So won't y'all just face it, that y'all sweat me so much, I gotta give my dick a facelift. Wanna battle, I'm all for it. When it comes to this, I've been through more shit than the toilet. Now we could get wild and search for peace, cause right now I'm chillin' like a nigga home on work release. And even on a lover tip, I still wax brothers quick. When I do my thing, I be on some more other shit. Niggas I slaughter, just to bring order. Oh fuck it, my shit be flowing like spring water.
Big shout to my sister Big Dina. Big shout to James. My nigga Puppy. G back home, nigga. Keep it real.
Now it's the dictator whose style's greater. It's the man with more wild flavors than motherfucking now latest. And rappers, I hit them well, they automatically go to heaven fucking with me. I give them hell, yeah, so don't try to front troop when your style is played out just like an Oshkosh jumpsuit. I'm out to collect figures, I'm on some Wu-Tang shit, so protect your fucking neck, nigga. I don't front like a man on a high horse, but yo, I make more noise than July 4th. So run, son, I ain't the one bum. Go down 911 if you don't use a motherfucking dum-dum. I'm not a role model, I'm a bad figure. When it comes to rap, I got skills out the ass, nigga. I got it locked like a warden. Rap without finesse, that's like the NBA without Jordan. So all your new jacks kicking whack raps, it's a fact that I'll be on your fucking back like a knapsack. It ain't shit you can tell me, cause the ladies still gel me without a motherfucking LV. Like that,
All live, all real. Did my mic go down? Nah. Okay.
Why is it doing that again? Why something got to be corrupt with the file.
The tape got tangled,
it
man.
stops every single time. Little finesse.
Got tangled.
You gotta take it.
I got a pen. Let me get a pen. Let me get a pencil.
Jules, this shit is eating tape right now.
When it comes to it without
Don't you gotta put the headphones on and see what the next cue?
It's crazy. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try to look for another version.
This guy.
Yo, it's not my fault, dude. The file corrupt. Oh, word. Word, y'all don't do me like that.
Mixtape.
I killed the evening.
This is not the mixtape. I thought you
murdered
had the
the
original
evening.
copy or something.
I murdered the evening.
Trying to get hype and rip mics. Take the motherfucking who got enough shots to share for all those who want to profile
back on track again, I
you
guess.
in your face, stab your brain with your nose.
Apparently, this is another person that ripped the tape, and apparently the same thing happens on this one, where the Mobb Deep is supposed to be featured beforehand or after. But here we go.
You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land. We be gunning and keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face. You're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body laced up with bullet holes and such. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Hey, on your back. Hated by chicks. Come on down. Yeah. And
We're gonna breeze through them now.
Plus I don't eat beef. Cause these busy ass niggas and chicks think shit is sweet. Yo, I work hard and hard, my man breaks it down through the cards. After that, keep it moving. Have no time to be fooling around town. Ain't it all you get down with the sight sound? The things I've seen to make a grown man dream and speak saying. One by yourself, be by yourself. Let my lyrics vibrate and shake the earth. I travel ghetto to ghetto, back streets to street. Take around all crime with the still mastermind. Mom Duke used to tell me with these tears in her eyes. Now I'm out on my own, surviving with the time like an African tribe. Little that will blow your mind. Check it out like this, and then like that.
Yo, this is Little Dap from the group home, representing my man Doo-Wop and the Bounce Squad. Yeah, my man Malachi the Nutcracker. We doing it East New York and Bronx style, alright?
You want some of this or what?
Hell yeah, bad that.
Oh, you got the.
We definitely can't play all of this. D&D All Stars. 1, 2,
pass. You got to.
Doo-Wop 95 live.
Shit is all good. Big shout to my nigga E. Preston now. Tom Brother Buddha. Bam Squad holding fort down. 9 pounds.
Why does the DJ just in the end of time? I know, I can't explain. Back up and shot, just blow them brain. Who are the man with the gun in his hand?
how we do. On and 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 on. Freestyle flow to make the crowd just go. The old to the new to the old. The rhythm be working up on me. The crowd be jumping up on me. The people are waiting up on me to enter the stage and the rage. Mad lions out the cage. Now it's time for me to engage. And bear witness the lyrical fitness, the jumps, the dives, the leaps. Are you getting this? Next to step up, microphone check up. KRS-One, so come and get your wreck up. Big shout to my KRS-One, Gerard, Simone, motherfucking Wesley. What's up, y'all?
Our mother who art in heaven, number 7 is the weapon with the goddess. I'm stepping lyrically, I'm never begging, you know. I'm the difference between Indo and oregano. Imagine how fresh I am now, made these lyrics up a year ago. So report back, it was fat, fit, all that quick. Pump that drop, S hit. I'm literally physically fit. Catch me bugging on the mic every day and every night, every hour, every second minute. Don't stop, get it, yes, admit it. When I'm way up in it, you can't hide, cause my radar's going bip, 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 bip. I reside in the watchtower, watching MCs land. Your career will be as short as my part, and who's the man? Goddamn, I'm the pinnacle, yes, the metaphysical. Come to you as the rap god of lyrical syllable. Fall to your knees, bring fruit, ask advice. Put your rhymes on the altar, burn them as a sacrifice. The aroma reaches up to my nostril, I get hostile. Your lyrics are stiff like David Koppel. Yes, Premier rocks the track on time. KRS-One went off the top of the head bomb. Yeah, Bad Joe, you know you gotta flow. My man Dougie Fresh down with the one called KRS. We got the mad MCs up in the D&D. I'm out, G. 1, 2,
Joey Crack. Motherfuckers know who's the best. If it ain't Fat Joe, then it must be Lord Finesse. Think not to show what you got, but don't grab this mic, the shit's too high. I'm a born killer, nigga from the Bronx. Rappers talk shit, but there's really no cause. True that. Bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, so Smith and Wesson, if you're down with me, represent one time on the MIC. Big shout to all my niggas in the PK. Y'all know the way this go down right here. Smith and Wesson.
Mr. Ripper, get your gear and prepare for war.
Mr. Fixer, you ain't gotta tell me no more. It's what I see on the daily. Deals with reality, so come follow me on this journey.
Brooklyn, where the crooks dwell and the products overlooking. In the form of a street, you know them well.
Bet your ass this grass is greener
than the 20 sack of sense of
straight from Medina.
You know the vibe.
With Smith and Wesson, twist up the time.
These are my people in the field.
These are my heads in the sky.
We do or die, the test is stamina. So any challenger, we pass a motherfucker off to the damage.
Now my nigga J-Roo gon' break that scientific shit down. You know that shit be on.
Scientifical shit down. J-Roo.
Come on, baby.
Super scientific madness. My status is the baddest every time I bless the apparatus. You wish to take me out, so you study. Meanwhile, my clothes, pipes, and foes are left bloody. Cruddy, filthy from the ground on up. When I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready. Rain on competition like razor sharp confetti. Kung fu techniques from the perverted monastery. Seafood room manipulates the microphone while rhymes like bullets penetrate your zone. We bring more drama than Kevin Costner. No, I'm not Jamaican, but yes, I'm a Rasta. Yo.
And the tape disrupted when he said that shit. Yes, I'm a Rasta. It's that powerful shit. You know what I mean? Yo, D&D All-Stars, if you knew, you knew. That was a dope song right there.
Yeah, man.
I mean, 1, 2, pass it. I was mad that you said you wasn't gonna play the. I'm like, how you?
I really
not gonna
wasn't.
play
I
the
mean,
whole
there's a
song?
lot of people on it. I remember being so many more. But I mean, you got let's give the lineup. You got Mad Lion. Shout out Mad Lion. Mad Lion was dope. The song was originally for Mad Lion and Dougie Fresh alone.
Oh,
Like, I don't know if you guys know the story. It was specifically for those two, and then it became like this posse track because of D&D, you know, the famous studio. So then you got KRS-One, then you got Fat Joe, then you got Smith and Wesson, and then you got Jay the Damager. That's fucking pretty iconic lineup right there. If you talk about it right there, that's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's a
Pause.
wild cast of people on that record.
That's insane.
And it sounded like it just happened to be people that were at the studio.
I heard that's how it kind of went. It was like, you got superstars in here. Like, hey, and again, shout out to Doug and Dave. It was their first project, independent joint. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, we got the people here. The hardest part of getting the people there. So they're here. They're already here.
They're already here.
They're here. Like, what you want? Like an extra hour, 2 extra hours of like studio time? Like, I just need a verse. And it's kind of like, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? And D&D, if you guys ever got a chance to know anything about D&D or let alone get to hang out at D&D, it was a vibe. It
And
was
they
time and
changed
place.
his name to Headquarters, but
Headquarters, shout out DJ Premier. It's still a vibe, but again, it was just a special place and a special time. And
Yeah, it was a different
yo,
time zone.
shout out to the homeless dude outside that was charging people to park.
yeah, at the car lot next door. Yeah, no, it was
He ain't had nothing to do with the car lot.
not a thing, not a thing. But he would watch your car. I mean, it was at nighttime. It was just that the lot was closed at night. He just saw opportunity and took it.
New York hustle.
Like the hustle.
This ain't my lot, but I'll watch the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying?
He made
Made
a
himself
grip.
a nice little hustle. You know what I'm saying?
He made a
Plus,
grip.
there was some
yo.
nice cars in the lot. I mean, again, we're talking about some hitters of the music industry. I mean, yes, it was home to a lot of hip hop acts, right? But I mean, there was a lot of dance records that were cut there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of big. I mean, again, if you got a chance to go to D&D when it was D&D, the wall was lined, and not with plaques, ironically, which they had as well, but lined up with all the 12-inch singles of where they, a lot of
Share like all kinds of artists were there.
all types of dance remixes that you're very familiar with. Were probably done, some of the, if not even a remix was probably done there. A lot of your favorite producer DJ Premier's early career was done there. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever heard a remix or anything of the nature in the 90s and the 2000s, before it became Headquarters, it was D&D Studios, and you had to go see Premier. Premier wasn't sending nothing out. You had to go see Premier. So when you see all those Premier and Biggie and Premier and Jay and Premier and this guy and OC and whoever, that means they meant like you come here. So that's just the legendary status of D&D holds.
Well, what you was doing there?
At the time, I was managing artists and stuff like that at the time. It was
You're not legendary? Nah.
I sure am. I'm
Hey, Branford Marcellus used to come through D&D.
I'm gonna go ahead and just cry off camera real quick. I'm gonna cry off camera real quick. It's not right, Triple C.
Come back.
Okay.
Wow. Triple C, nobody say
trying to get the water, trying to put the water on my cheeks. Like, yeah, that shit hurt, Triple C. That shit hurt. Now let's keep playing. Like I said, there's a bunch more music. Again, if you're just joining us for the first time tonight, we're talking over here, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, the mixtape series live reaction to a revisit to the mixtape series that we're talking about, 95 Live by DJ Doo-Wop. Shout out DJ Doo-Wop, one of the best to ever do it. Again, his tapes were legendary. This is one of the more popular ones that come up when you ask the question to the forums and the hip-hop stratosphere, what's one of the top mixtapes we should talk about here on Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, and definitely Doo-Wop 95 Live. Part 1, by the way, because there was a part 2 down the line, but this wasn't labeled part 1 yet. But there are 2 to the series. Let's keep playing more music. There's 2 songs back to back here that look like it's Def Squad, Cosmic Blast, and How's That? Redman, Keith Murray, Eric Sermon, Strong Island in the building. Let's go ahead and play some of that. I know Ike is anxious. Let's go.
We out. D&D All Stars. Know what I'm saying? Like a bad check and bounce in my man.
You already hear that funk coming right in off the blend. It was recording that shit and the red was peaking hard. The red on the record was peaking hard.
Flip, skip to the beat on wax. Syntax, I react with tons of max. A ball and some jumping jacks. Flying expert, putting in work. The question, cosmic funk and weed sessions. Like gangsta stuff up, it's hard to earn. But I change up the mode and blow up the globe. The bandit, spitting dialect. Catch a wreck. 1, 2, microphone check.
Attention passengers, we're on a non-central journey to hell and beyond.
Funkadelic, drop the bomb. Booyah! I'm that type of nigga to give it to ya. My cosmic slot rules all blocks with funk maneuvers. My flow frees the now, the funk child splits the river. Let it crush like the Bombazi was rushed through my verbal lust. I'm spaced out, I lost my mind on cloud 19. By scenes for ice with a blue alpine style 900 for the hero of the windows. I hope my brain don't bust. Transform into a 7-Eleven Slurpee slush. It's the fly. My music will burn eyes twice the chemical of Clorox. Then I do an autopsy on 4 cops where my jaws drop. I fidget my nuts a lot. Got the 2 Glocks with Wops. Their bodies trace the chalk. I'm like an eclipse on the Friday. The 13th with black cats and Helly's comet. Blazing blunts in my driveway. Those Tradamus predicted for you fuck bees. That Def Squad will get the fucking cream like Nazi. Doo-Wop 95. I remember pitching that from soul like that. From shoes and bell bottoms
some got 'em spaced out, way out is what I'm talking about. And the cosmic slop up together. With amazing manifestations, I dictate the nations. With cosmic funk innovations in my creation. This cosmic sick like psychosis, mega segments be Sega like Genesis. I orbits the solar system, listening, guzzling, never sipping or slipping or sipping when the track is ripping. I got your brain cells bending and twisting. Man, listen, I give your whole crew a acid drenching. Just for mentioning, going that route, run in your mouth, you get your head smacked off towards down south. And your crew too will be spaced out, way out, no doubt. Y'all niggas need to stop. Get with this cosmic slop.
Hey yo, what's up? This Keith Murray in the LOD, the Death Squad, lounging with Doo-Wop and the Bounce Squad. You know what I'm saying? Taking it there. Word up, peace.
One more. Just going in the house.
Say what? Once again, we do it with Keith Murray, Redman, Eric Sermon. This is more house that. It's Doo-Wop, 95.9, East Coast Butters. You know the way it's going down.
Africa technique, going way back like just ice. And don't think twice because I'm nice. I come from the mothership unknown to man with a blunt in my hand, a mic in the other hand. Goddamn, I slam my jam like this. Show enough, my rap style is cold crush. And plus, I tears the roof off the mother sucker, my brother. Fly shit that makes Stevie wonder. Hey, who can it be now? Patal, it's the Eli and 3D with Keith and R.E.D. Yeah, I get down for my troops. And I get it like loot. For those who don't believe my skills get these, I got mad expertise. For all you duck MCs, I'm funky like G-Thing, my nigga. I wanna know who's up in here before I pull the trigger.
New York up in here.
Hell yeah.
It's Death Squad up in here.
Hell yeah.
It's MJ up in here.
Hell yeah.
It's Bounce Squad up in here. Hell yeah. Big shout to my nigga Eric Skinner and motherfucking Jive. And then Jeff Slash, word up. Red Band.
Man, Imp left a tech and a 9 at my crib. Turned himself in, he had to do a bid. A 1 to 3, he be home the end of 93. I'm ready to get this paper, G. You with me? Motherfucking right. My pockets looking kinda tight. And I'm stressed. Yo, Biggie, let me get the vest. No need for that. Just grab the fucking gat. The first pocket that's fat. The tech is to his back. Word is born, I'ma smoke him. Yo, don't fake no move. What? Treat it like boxing. Stick and move. Stick and move. You ain't got to explain shit. I've been robbing motherfuckers since the slave shit. With the same clip and the same 4-5. 2-point blank. A motherfucker sure to die. That's my word. Nigga even try to go guard. Have his mother singing It's So Hard. Yes, love. Love your fucking attitude. Because the nigga play pussy, that's the nigga that's getting screwed and bruised up from the pistol whipping. Webs on the neck from the necklace stripping. Then I'm dipping up the block and I'm robbing bitches too. Up the herringbones and bamboos. I wouldn't give a fuck if you pinned her. Give me the baby rings and the #1 mom pendant.
It's Doo-Wop with 95 Live. Straight from Western flavor.
Partners in crime.
Bounce on them. Bounce on them. Bounce on them.
All heads realize, recognize. Smith and Wesson on the rise. You better recognize. All meaning each and every individual who listen to that voice in your head when they be thinking truth. The heads that represent around the way, showing improvement, keeping it moving till they break day. Realize what's before your eyes, then see if you see the same real as we. When I say Smith and Wesson, this is what I mean. Nothing alive or in dreams can ever come between. Original click, roll through the thin, and when shit got thick, we still managed to stick. Doing crimes with Decepticons up inside of the times. Help we at times to keep our minds organized, so our knees don't bend. Fool the enemy, taking me, crime partner till the end. My partner in crime.
And then we gonna do is take a little pause for the cause. Check it.
Yeah, just pump that shit up. Yeah, like that. Yo, it's that nigga Doo-Wop representing Bounce Squad.
And yo, God, go to Southern Boulevard. Just cash, no credit cards. Full quarters, that shit, baby, ball.
Yo, when I gotta show a nigga wanna get dipped, or when I gotta make a quick out of town trip.
Where do you go?
To see my man Macho get the butter soft leather and a pair of banjos.
Now I'm good to go.
But chill, nigga, wait. I need some sounds, give me a hot mixtape.
It's the up-to-date you, man.
Can't you understand? Where's the hot spot in the boogie down land?
Full court.
Number one in the sport of putting clothes on a nigga back to be fat, dig it black.
Don't sell slacks.
Just baggy jeans. How much is the gas?
Give me 85 in.
Hey yo, Mach, come on, turn it down a notch.
Give me 75 and I throw in the watch.
Alright, a Nautica, straight out the case. And I want the purple, red and the black North Face. One's for my shorty, one's for me. One's for my nigga in the penitentiary.
That'll be a G.
Nigga, what's my name? Here's 11, keep the motherfucking change.
It's the triple C, the uptown street tape maker. About to bounce with my man, but I need some other flavors. From Nikes to Pele's is the shit I sport.
Where you bouncing?
The check macho at full court, he don't extort. Deals is given to me, tapes is heard from me in full court. The place to be is where we G. You got from trip tapes to WAP, North faces the socks. Boss boots and always give you props if you stop. The cop the butters, Averex is like a mother. Official shit, no imitation cross colors. Just the shit that keeps you played when you're paid. It's a check day, step to the boulevard and check the display. Have you know correct? Cause with no props, no shorts. With my man Macho representing full court. Nigga, what you thought? Blowing up the spot with doo-wop as we blow up your port.
It's that nigga doo-wop representing Bound Squad. And yo, God, go to Southern Boulevard. Just cash, no credit cards. Full quarters, that shit, baby, ball.
It's the God brother Buddha.
I didn't know there was a Bounce Squad freestyle coming up. It is not listed on the track listing. Again, this track listing has been kind of weird around the end of the side.
It is because on the tape, I still got the tape. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't list this either, or it did?
No, it did.
Oh, it did. Okay. Again, well, that's the Bounce Squad. Again, Doo-Wop always ran with a dope squad of MCs. Again, that were from all over New York, I believe Brooklyn and the Bronx. But that was a good chunk of them. I wish I could tell you who was actually featured on that song because I don't want to shout out the wrong people by accident. But he definitely had a dope squad. Let's keep playing. I believe there's maybe like 2 more songs because it technically skipped again, a few more tracks and songs that we know. But let's see if it actually ends up playing it.
Hold on. I want to say I was banned. I was banned from playing Biggie "Ready to Die."
From where?
MTV when I was working there. I was
You were banned from playing it inside the office?
Yeah.
Wow. Word?
It was too graphic for them. They couldn't handle it.
Wow. But Marilyn Manson was good to go.
I was playing Give Me the Loot. They was like, oh, whoa.
Yo, but that's okay. Let's talk about this real quick.
That's a little bit different.
Yeah.
That's not safe for work there, Triple C.
Plus, Triple C probably playing all type of obnoxious volume.
MTV though.
It is a little weird.
That's a little bit much. Triple C, you can't bring your gun to work.
Keep it in the locker outside.
Let's
keep it outside.
There's a few more minutes left here. Again, I don't know. It should be the wrap up of whatever song we just skipped. Again, I don't know the order anymore. But just to recap on what we did play, side B started out again with Boutique on the set. That was kind of fire at the time. I like that joint a lot. Again, had the Casio sounding beat. Again, Doo-Wop on the rap again. Starting out the mixtape side B, it only makes sense that he would start out both sides. Fat Joe and Evil Twins on there. Then again, at whatever point, we did get to hear some Shook Ones and Superstar and 1-2 Pass It by D&D All Stars. All 3 legendary records today, obviously, right? The Cosmic Blast, but I mean, it's listed Cosmic Blast, but I believe
Cosmic
it's
Slap. Exactly. It was on There Is a Dark Side.
That's right. It was a Redman album, Redman track technically featuring them, but again, Def Squad as a whole, followed by How's That by Def Squad again, which I believe is on another Redman album. The track listing up until this part, again, it's Smith & Wesson PNC, the original version, which B-Minor always had a dope way of filtering these bass lines. Like, they just had a fucking magic touch of filtering bass lines. Like, that was just a dope-ass bass line. You have all these, we had Lord Finesse, Check the Method. This was a solid mixtape. We're wrapping it up, but this was a solid mixtape, especially if you were driving around, if you had access to a car.
Yeah.
But if you, like, it's Triple C, yeah. If you were, again, rocking your headphones, on a cassette, Walkman or whatever the case may be, this was a solid train ride listen. Like, for real, that's how I'm looking at it right now. This was a solid, like almost what Good Rev was mentioning earlier. Like, I didn't need to fast forward none of this. This was all interesting and fun.
or if you had a double deck Panasonic tape. That's what I had. That's what I was dubbing these tapes on.
Shout out Mr. Satomi. He said the Iowa headphones. There was definitely a brand. The Iowa headphones were the $20 specials. Then Sony started doing $20 specials. Again, the big joints with the
Yep.
cushion. You know what I'm saying? This is before any Dre Beats by Dre or
Yeah,
any of that
now it's
kind of
back
shit.
in.
Got the
Yeah.
Kobe's,
Yep.
man. You had the Kobe headphones.
I mean, you especially if you had anything that kind of pause went inside your ear. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like that wasn't just resting on your ear, but like could actually like physically go like the little like remember the Sony joints had like the little insert joints,
Yeah,
but you could
yeah,
still
yeah.
rock them in head style like the yellow joints. Remember them?
Yep.
That
Hell
was
yeah.
crazy. That was a crazy time. Again, cassette living. Like this is what we did back then. We stacked up these cassettes. Shout out to all the great, amazing DJs that we're going to be covering this year. Like I said on the mixtape series. Again, as if it goes well, let us know in the comments if you like it in the chat. Let us know if you're feeling, another mixtape live reaction, and let us know if there's any mixtapes you think we should cover. Again, names that have popped up, and we haven't settled on anything yet, but or what mixtapes from these guys. But we've talked about bringing some Tony Touch to the table. We've talked about bringing Clue to the table. We even talked about DJ Screw, for example, you know what I'm saying, just to represent another version of the mixtape spectrum, which is the South. And again, they definitely had their own run down there. So it'd be interesting to see our live reaction to some East Coast guys listening to some Southern Screw mixtapes for the first time. Could be cool. Again, let us know if there's anybody else from any other part of the city, country, world that we should be checking out that have some legendary status. I'm talking about put up numbers. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to some dope mixtapes out there because I'm sure there's a lot, but we want to talk about the ones that made noise, the ones that are like, oh, you know about the such and such, and it's like, oh, word, and don't have to literally have been on cassette at the time because again, this was starting to bleed into the 2000s, but this is kind of like what we're celebrating over here right now. You know what I mean? So Doo Wop is the first to receive his flowers here on Eats Beats and Rhymes. And we're doing again the Doo Wop 95 live mixtape, which again also had a part two down the line. There was even, like I said, a 20-year anniversary reissue. If that makes any sense, they made cassette, vinyl, they did CD. They went hard. The Tape Kings had the had
I
the
bet you that's clear.
probably.
Well,
But again,
I saw
they,
something that Doo-Wop was selling the USB with all his tapes on it, right?
yeah, it's pretty common kind of practice for a lot of DJs that we grew up with. Kid Capri is another one that's come up on our name list that will sell sort of like a USB, as Hobo mentioned, full of just like let's call it like their entire catalog, and they'll charge you a price. I don't know the prices exactly, but it could be anywhere from like 50 to $100. But again, an entire from the source, probably one of the cleaner versions of getting it without sounding so stretched out like some of these right here. And yeah, I mean, it's
It's
digital,
all
so
worth it, man.
it's all digitized for you. All you gotta do is
Yeah.
just really just put it into your computer at that point or
Then
whatever
it's,
you
on, then
have.
it's on your phone now.
That's
Yeah,
beyond worth it. That's
yeah,
beyond
no,
worth it.
and to top it off, there's also not to take away from those DJs. Personally follow myself a bunch of mixtape sites online on Instagram, for example. I can't think of one to shout out right now, but a lot of those guys also they collect mixtapes, right? And they do the same thing. Like, yeah, I got the entire Clue, everything, or the entire Clue Minotti series, the entire Desert Storms, like, and they'll sell them on flash drives or direct links, right,
He
for a download,
he
and
won't
you
he
pay them
won't
2 minutes to go.
he won't send me Clue 37. That's the
That's
one
that's the
that
missing piece.
no, I'm saying, but like that was like the changing of the guard. Like that was fall of 1993 when Clue 37 came out.
Clue 37. Well,
Because
we'll
he
see.
numbered his tapes. He didn't name them. You know what I'm
No, he
saying?
did. At some point, he did
Oh
something.
yeah.
Yeah,
He started
Illuminati.
naming them after that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like he started like seeing the potential in volumes. You know what I'm saying? Like volume one, volume two. But again, Duo got a bunch. I personally would love to do a Clue one, and if anybody could leave in the comments, like I said, which Clue tape is the one, for example, because when we talk Duo 95 Live, definitely came up in conversation a lot,
I
and
love
there's a
he
lot of, and I would not that I want to stray away from the R&B series because Clue had a lot of dope R&B mixtapes too, but I mean, how do we feel, guys? Is an R&B mixtape off limits, or do we want to go strictly hip hop?
it's both.
Well, that's what I'm
They
saying.
weren't they
Like,
weren't labeled as R&B tapes. It was
yes, they
R&B
were,
hip
bro.
hop tapes.
Well, I mean, no, Clue had straight up R&B tapes, bro.
They were blends.
Not mad
Yeah,
at it.
Yeah,
blends.
the
Yeah, they were
blend
blend.
tape.
They
The
were.
blend
They were.
tapes. You got to call it the blend tape. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what I miss. I love blends.
Yeah, those are some mixtapes were insane. They saying in the chat, they were. Again, Clue. Let's be clear. When we talk about the reigning champ of mixtapes in the early days, it was DJ Clue. He showed all mixtape DJs the way, whether they want to admit it or not. Like that dude, we would see this guy in the hood driving BMWs and Mercedes Benzes. It was like it was always like, who is Clue? Because he was quick to never show his face either.
He worked at Dynasty Records in the Coliseum.
And nobody knew that was Clue.
I knew Clue.
Nobody knew that was Clue.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He was always
myself.
quick to, he was always quick to.
Yeah, he's from my hood, so.
There you go, Shadyville, Triple C. That's how you see Triple C gets down. That's how you see how Triple C gets down.
Shady B.
Let's wrap this up because it's getting late. We're gonna play some more of this. It's maybe like 2 songs left, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Let's keep playing the rest of 95 Live. A great run, by the way. DJ Do Up did his thing. Let's keep going.
Here to let y'all niggas know, Dr. Gates out of here, Foot Locker out here. Go see my man. And right about now, we move right along. This brand new from Nahhh, it's called 101. It's Doo-Wop, baby. Streets is mine, boy.
In the rotten apple.
This is the one I was kind of hoping for because I was like, I don't know if I remember this one.
Soul, roll Mob Deep.
This brand new from Nahhh, it's called 101. It's Doo-Wop, baby. Streets is mine, boy.
In the rotten apple, take a bite, taste the worm. Embrace the world, a reality with face to learn. Go connects a drug bust. Graveyards with thugs rest. I keep my mug blessed. The evil is a legal substance. Soul, roll Mob Deep. Guns in the black Jeep. Mac 11s and legends. Cracks in the streets. Patroller, gold money folder. Good happy soldiers. Never sober, take it over. My blood is colder. Niggas respect violence, so I become it. I'm from it. I even done it. Blunt it, so run it.
Big shots, my man, sticky fingers. Flex on the whole ice crew. Word up. Come on.
Imagine this, no guns, no knife. It's a 101, so now we got to fight, son. Imagine this, no gun, no knife. It's a 101, now we got to fight. Yeah, imagine that, no gun, no knife. It's a 101, now we got to fight. Yeah, imagine this, no gun, no knife. It's a 101, son. Yo, I'm a cream fiend with a mean dream, brain full of schemes. My crew's rolling fresh out their greens. Give you what you never seen. The ifs on the Mac 10. It's 2:10 in the AM in the streets of Queens. Try hard or die hard. Chances of surviving the game is like trying to feed Allah, Lord. I walk a piece with a deadly shadow. They wanna blow me with a double barrel. Foul, no sorrow. I brawl with blanker. Caught bison in the thinker. Don't make hell your new home with the blue chrome. Mixtape wants me. Suave fellow but graunchy. The soul of a cold body haunts me. I flee the country, but only to shed tears for years. Too out for my own self, hoping help is near. Street fighting was cool, but in school I bought a new tool. Dueling with the devil, a rebel. Come on. Imagine this, no guns, no knife. Just a 101 where we got to fight. Imagine this, no gun, no knife. Just a 101 where we got to fight. Imagine this, no gun, no knife. Just a 101 where we got to fight. Yeah, imagine this, no gun, no knife. Just a 101.
Break it down.
Yeah, take it to the bridge, Queensbridge.
Yo, you remember this face? Yeah, run these. Yo, break you down. What? Get broke. What? No hands. Run that. What? No hands.
I hear Jake walkie-talkies in my sleep. Mark money I keep, play the benches all week. I visualize coops, alligators and suits. Elevators in my mansion that rises to the roof. Sipping 80 proof, watching juice. But hold up, I see some brothers trying to roll up. Wishing I could fold up. It's hard to see the faces in their hoodies. I better book them. Too late, I tried to swing when they jig me.
Now we move on, my nigga Red Man. Can't wait. Big shout.
Not gonna front. Kind of like that transition right there. I was like, "Aye."
What you mean, no guns?
Yo, that Jules, that joint. That joint was on. It was on the Street Fighter soundtrack.
Yeah, Street Fighter soundtrack.
I looked it up before we played it, and I'm not gonna front. I don't remember that record. That's why I was kind of like, "What's Street Fighter joint?"
I didn't know that
movie. Yeah, no, I figured obviously the movie. I just didn't know that he did a song for that.
I have a bootleg.
Word fire.
I have that.
Me too.
I have that joint. It's crazy that you don't remember that song, but maybe it's not.
I don't.
I remember this coming by. I didn't know it was mine.
Maybe it's not crazy.
I mean, I get it, Hobo. You find that one thing you like to just harp on. You just
no, I mean, it's you know what? It's
I'm just looking for a little creativity. You
know what it is, Jules? It's disappointing.
It's disappointing.
Was that the only hip hop
Again,
song?
listen, I
feel you,
didn't
homo.
mean to be your little big father. You know what I'm saying? So,
Not even that. You profess yourself to be, you know, this hip hop aficionado, and
I have never professed to be nothing of the such.
I had the same
No.
monologue.
Again, this is
you talk all this hip hop shit. You host a hip hop show.
I don't know
you
what
don't even
the
listen to shit.
listen. I don't know what the symptom
And
is
there weren't
called,
many rap songs on that soundtrack.
I don't know what the actual phrase is called, but the symptoms are the following. You see me in a father figure like status.
No, I definitely
At
don't.
a pedestal
You are
status.
my
And you're
son.
disappointed. You're
You are
disappointed
my
when because you're projecting that I know everything.
You are,
I've never
you
said
are
I know
my
everything.
son. I feel like I failed you.
Damn.
I feel like I failed you as a
Jules
father.
knows everything.
No,
He
it's
knows
not.
it
It's
all.
not about. It's not about everything. There's
And I
just
don't blame you for thinking, because
there's
I
just
definitely
some
give that
core.
swag. I give
There's
that
just some
off.
core
like
things
I
that
give
you
that off.
should know.
As a father, as a
It
role
ain't
model.
easy looking this good.
I feel like I failed you as a role model. I don't know where I went wrong. I apologize to you.
You don't need to count a bomb clock thing.
You talking
You
about.
gotta tell him go outside and get the switch.
I was on curfew back then. This is I was on curfew. You know what I'm saying? My mother knew where I was at 10 o'clock. Did she know where you were?
Got to
And
no,
you say the same. Mrs. September was outside before it was cool to be outside.
Shout to Teacher Moses for saying
right. Wait, what did Teacher Moses say?
I said she sampled that beat for her song about Nahhh.
Oh, she sure did. She did. I wonder how to make Razcast feel like, damn, bitch, you ain't never wrote a song about me, but you
right.
That's crazy. But we gotta say her name right. Teacher motherfucking Moses. God
Shout
damn.
out to Coach Contra again. You know, to get to ill family. It's ill family. We again, I want to play this a little bit respectfully. A little bit of this. Can't wait. You know, off that Red Man, which was fire at the time.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yo, Jules, I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta.
Yeah, no doubt. No, we this is probably it. But if you gotta go, please go right ahead. We're gonna.
Yeah, I gotta run. I gotta run. Salute, shout out to the show, shoot, and shout out to the team, to the squad. You already know, man.
Yeah.
Go to the Street FM, bro. I'm gonna check you later.
Hit me back, man. I called you earlier.
Yeah, I know. I had just woken up, bro. I'll tell you later.
But hit me.
Right. Let's keep going. Let's wrap this up.
I'm saying flame cool my man, Dooley Blacks, down, I king. Now crew up there, 188. Grand Concourse, big up to the young star crew. It's the Doo-Wop, baby, 95 live.
I'm like, like I had cerebral palsy. My flow speeds wet like all you girls draws me. Crack the bill, spread the Buddha in the hit ass. Rolling up in thin ass, who tipped it for the 10 bag, etc. I roll my blunts with 2 textures. Pick up 50 bags and then I smoke all the extras. It's the truth, like fuck with any proof. Don't drop your jaws, I fuck through your lazy dukes. Put your fingers up in the air if you're high. I walk by, so F a drive. I swing a bit and better average is half as good as Reggie Jackson's. That's why you talk backwards. And the Chuck Spiels and Bogart shit like Humphrey. You couldn't beat me if you ran with 21 Jump Street. Or 90210, fucking yo. In the movies, I'm the nigga pumping Buddha in the back row.
Big shout to my man Sonny Brett at the spot we call whatever. New Haven, Connecticut. That's where you get the official Doo-Wop shit. No bootleg, baby. Word up. Yeah, give my man Freeze Records, North Cadillac, Wilmington flavor. And all that.
The movie, I drop it on the 1, fuck the 2, 3. Funky like a box of coochies on loose sleep. Yo, I said, switching up speeds like Bruce Lee, riding a Fuji in a movie. I be saying some shit. Now, if you didn't get it, laugh down, and then figure the shit out when you get home.
And only on the Doo-Wop is where you get exclusive flavor like this, baby.
It literally ends right there, and then I think that's when the transition of all these other tracks probably got pushed around. Technically, according to the track listing feature on Discogs, the songs that weren't played but we are familiar with, again, was apparently this Big Papa remix we didn't get to hear. There was the Brandy featuring MC Light, Queen Latifah, and Yo-Yo, the I Want to Be Down remix. And then apparently a final track, which I think might have been the Bounce Squad version of freestyle that we heard. It was called the I Want to Be Down WAP remix. I didn't really get an I Want to Be Down vibe.
No, it's called You Gotta Go Down.
Okay, well, was that what we heard?
No.
Okay.
It's a version about
She want to go down like
Niggas not going down.
oh
Pre-pause
well
this
yeah well
conversation. Pre-pause. Pre-pause.
pre-pause.
Nah, ain't
I
no
would like to
pause.
have
You
heard
can't
that.
pause about going, treating the cat.
It's
Making
crazy
sure
too
we safe.
because
Making sure we safe.
no, it's crazy too because again, it's another doo-wop song. Fat Joe on this one, Akinelli on this one, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Lil Tariq, and we all know love. We all got mad love for Lil Tariq on the channel, so it's like that would have been cool. But again, it's not on this particular version of. Again, I'm playing off of Mixcloud tonight. Shout out Mixcloud, and this DJ who now are playing off of his Code Testament. We were playing Jay Nichols before. They both took the time out to again record this off whatever source they had it from and put it online for us. But apparently both versions had again just change ups of the track listing as they went. But
Yeah, it
pretty
was called "You Gotta Go Down," and they was talking about why they don't go down.
That's hysterical. That would have been dope to hear. Maybe we could play it another time. But again, this was tonight our first entry and to the mixtape series, which is the live reaction, the tasting menu of DJ Duop 95 live mixtape, one of his classic collections from his his catalog of mixtapes. Duop been doing it for years, still doing it. He's actually on the radio in New York still. And he's a legend. He's a mixtape legend. Like I said,
He
definitely.
said he hit me about 20 minutes ago. He was like, "Yo, my fault. I can't do it. I'm on the road, but
No, all
we
good.
could we,
All
we
good.
could we could get him on another show. You know what I'm saying? When if we ever revisit any of his mixtapes, but he's very appreciative of what we're doing right now. He was like, "This shit. That's." He's like, "That's dope."
Well,
Tough.
definitely we'll send him a link when the shit's
Yeah,
ready to
that's
go.
what's
You know
up,
what I'm
man.
saying? But that's that was it tonight. Like I said, we just basically wanted to revisit. Again, we talk about a lot of producers. We talk about a lot of hip hop albums. We talk about singles and production and all dope stuff. But again, we had to take the time to talk about the DJ, specifically the mixtape DJs, and
It was a
they
big deal. This was a big deal, man.
very big deal.
Having mixtapes at this time, I don't think people really understand because they changed the definition to what it is now. But people don't really understand. Like having mixtapes back at this time was a big deal, man. A big deal.
When
Big
you
deal, Scans. Like being first of all, being featured on one of these
Yeah,
was an even
yeah,
bigger deal.
yeah,
But the access that you needed to have to find the tape
yeah.
was a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? You had to jump through hoops and
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying earlier.
trains,
Like it's
planes,
crazy.
and automobiles.
You had to go to to a whole other borough, another place to get the music. You have to go. You have to be outside and travel.
Yep.
what's cool too is that like whenever you would go on this mission, right, to get a mixtape, whether it was specific or not, it was just like record shopping. You wasn't just grabbing a tape. You was like, well, let me see what else they got. Like
Yeah.
now you're looking at other DJs, local DJs, whatever. You're looking at what they got out here. Like who got that one exclusive? Who's good? I might be able to buy one for sure, maybe two. Who getting that second?
Yeah.
That $10 pretty much. Who getting?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
got a 20. Who getting the second pickup pretty much? You know
Shout
what I
out to the
mean?
locals, man. Shout out to my man Buck 50, man.
Yo, Buddha Barber. I
Barber,
mean,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Barber,
and I mean that respectfully. I hope I don't. I'm not trying to.
Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean
Hollywood, yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah.
Wow. Again, a lot of, like I said, and I mean it, with all due respect, like a guys, I don't know if they made, and again, I don't know, maybe they did cross state lines and countries, you know what I'm saying? Because the mixtape game was insane, but
Ron
there was some,
G,
Ron G definitely crossed state lines.
Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry's fire. DJ Vlad back in the day, before
Dirty
he
Harry,
started
the
doing
best
those Vlad
mixtape
TV.
DJ ever, yo.
Yo, a matter of fact, I
Yeah,
want to put, I want to
yeah.
petition one of the rap phenomenon joints, if not both rap phenomenons, which is Dirty
That's
Harry.
Green Lantern and Vlad.
There's the three of them: Vlad, Green Lantern, and Dirty Harry together. So there's the Biggie one and the Tupac one, and they're both amazing fucking mixtapes.
That's perfect driving music.
Oh my God, so good. And again, just the originality. That's even the evolution of where like something like 95 Live, right? 95 Live still cuts to the chase of like the second point where like I would assume the original mixtapes were probably just like people just DJing, right? Blends, whether they're flashing, whatever, but it's two records. And then you get to the doo-wop era and the Tony Touch era and other DJ eras after that of like, oh, we gonna rap on here and we gonna do our own thing. And then there's also freestyles, not longer songs, and now yeah, DJs being visited by their favorite rappers in their studios and being like, you the only one who's gonna get this verse, like ever. You know what I'm saying? And now you got exclusives and exclusive freestyles, exclusive music, and the evolution when you get to the rap phenomenon like Harry and Vlad and Green Lantern, that's when they got like the Pro Tools was like it was crazy. Like it's almost like Serato once you could do stems, but they were doing it so
Straight
early
four,
back then.
on the straight 4 track. You use the 4 track
Yeah.
system.
I mean, it was insane the remixes that were being dropped back then, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, even the Danger Mouse, what is the Gray album? That's a mixtape. You know what I mean? Like the mixtape went through so many
Variation.
placements and definitions. Like
And
it's an
I,
interesting topic. It's an
man,
interesting
gotta
topic that
go.
we could stick to. Again, we can evolve from it as well. But a lot of dope albums, excuse me, a lot of dope mixtapes that we're gonna talk about on the channel. So leave it in the chat, leave it in the comments if you think there's one that we should definitely talk about. We're definitely gonna revisit this topic once a month for now, unless you guys definitely don't like it, and we'll be able to tell by the views. You know what I'm saying? So share, like, subscribe. This one when we get ready to drop it. You know what I mean? And we definitely appreciate any push from everybody that supports the channel. We're gonna get for editing purposes wrap this up. See you guys next week on another chapter of Monday Nights here on EBR. Everybody have a great week. Peace.
Peace. Yo, big shout out to the dude Champus Maximus, man.
Yes,
That's the
sir.
home right there. Big shout out to him.
Shout out to him.